into it, I'm going to share with everyone the world map, or the Cheltenham Peninsula map, anyway. And you'll see that you guys were last here. Everyone's got that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And what happened last game, Krieger? At the end, anyway.
At the end, yeah, we were moving to within about 20 clicks of Firefinger, I believe it is.
Yep.
The area where we are to help our guide.
Yep.
And we got set on by a mess of goblins. I believe mess is the correct collective noun for them.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, big fight, lots of damage taken. We had 2 guys down, and it was looking pretty grim. And then suddenly there was a roar of straight out of Jurassic Park. The goblins proceeded to vacate the area. Unfortunately, the majority of them ran southwest, right where this we later found out was an allosaur, a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Ran out and proceeded to chew all of them up.
Well, not all of them, but a lot.
Well, a lot of the remaining ones, which made for good viewing. We all hung back. Then our guide decided she wasn't quite finished with fighting, and Azaka charged off and started attacking them from behind. We also noticed during the fight that she was taking hits but no damage. And then once she'd cleared out the last of the goblins, she then took on the dinosaur, and we definitely saw the dinosaur bite her.
Mm-hmm.
And yet at the end of the thing, she didn't have a scratch on her. She ended up finishing off the dinosaur, and we picked up our wounded guys, and we moved to a more secure place to camp for the night. And at last point, we were still about 20 clicks away from our destination, and we've got a river to cross.
Okay, that sounds about right. And we didn't actually get you guys to rest last time, looking at the stats. I'm just going to put background audio on before you mention it. And the one that I want, I can't see. But anyway, for those wondering, tabletopaudio.com does some really cool background sounds, ambience, music. There it is. Aha. Now let's have a look, and I'll just lower the volume of that 18-inch bit. It's about there. And make sure that's on repeat. Great. So first thing I'm going to do is, so you guys did manage to actually find a place to rest. You guys did rest successfully. Not a problem. I'm sure you guys have some questions for Azaka. And who was doing the navigating?
I think we're giving it back to her at this point.
Right, okay, not a problem because she has been there before or knows where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what Azaka looks like anyway. For those who are...
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's dead.
No,
Dead.
no, she definitely doesn't. She looks human. She looks human. And you recall her, when you hired her, what she said?
1 second. So, Azaka Stormfaith.
She gave you guys this.
There you go.
So yes. If you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no further. I was born in the jungle. I know its dangers
Jamaican
well.
accent, please.
No, sorry. And how best to avoid them. Should you choose me, you may rest assured. And what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? That was Stormy. Hello, Stormy. Also, hello, Leroon. where are we? Should you choose me, you may rest assured that your party is in safe hands. I charge 5 gold coins per day and require a 30-day payment up front. For those adventurers who aid me in a personal quest, I will waive my fee and guide them to places no one else has found. This quest will take us to Firefinger, the evil terror folk that roost atop Firefinger stole a wooden mask from me, and I want it back. And she does indeed want it back. Now, just while we're doing a recap, you guys do have a few quests. In particular, the first and foremost is destroy the Soulmonger. Okay, you've been hired by Syndra Sylvain to find and disable or destroy the Soulmonger to end the death curse. That should be priority number 1. Okay. The second one was you were asked if you could explore the Eldani Basin. However, Annette, the NPC that gave you this quest and came along with you, was cut in half by a trap when she foolhardily ran ahead of the party. And now you're on the quest to retrieve the stolen item. So, you guys did leave Camp Righteous, travelled back northeast up the river, and then inland down around here, which is where you guys are currently at, where the P marker is. P for party. And you guys have now rested. So I suppose you guys have questions for her, or what do you guys want to do? And we are waiting for Jeebus to come on as well. He's fashionably late.
Droven will clear his throat. Azaka, I appreciate that you said you would lead us through the dangers, but your abilities appeared well beyond the norms of a usual jungle guy.
Yep, she's a little bit distant, and she casually mentions, "Don't worry about it."
Do you have some wounds I could assist you with?
No, I'm fine.
But simply, how is that possible?
Yeah, how does that work? You're going to have to explain. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight until you explain.
I try to use my my beguiling charm to get her to open up.
Okay, roll a persuasion check. Let's see if you do. Oh, by the way, on this game, when you're rolling checks that your character would not know the result to, make sure you put them into the dice tower. And Jeebs has come online. Sorry, just going to move him in. Hello, Jeebs.
Hello, hello.
We're already streaming. We were just doing the basics, waiting for you. Yep. Droven, when you do persuasion checks or stealth checks or checks where you couldn't possibly know whether they worked or not, into the dice tower.
Okay.
And
where's the dice tower? Oh, down the bottom right. Got
Yep. Just drag the check onto that instead. That's right. We'll roll off that for now. But that way, I'll give you an answer, and it'll give you a bit of suspense. You won't know whether it's worked or not worked or what the go is.
Yep.
And
on board now.
Yep. All good. So, at any rate, with your roll of 9, she mentions that she not at this time. She's not in a trusting sort of situation at the moment. She doesn't know you very well. After the shenanigans at Camp Righteous, she's not 100% sure you guys are
Gonna survive.
as tough as you make out, or as tough as you come across.
Hey, we never got there and said we were tough.
Yeah, no one said we were tough. We just said we were looking for a guide.
Yeah, no, that's all right. But she just mentions that there was a little bit of hesitation to face danger.
Well, Droven kind of blows out his cheeks when she doesn't really give him the answer, looks back at the other party and sort of mouths, "Well, I tried."
Tried. Yep, that's it. You're good there, Jeebs?
I'm kind of trying to get the gist of what I've missed, so yeah.
So after your fight last time, you guys have just rested and they're questioning Azaka, and that's about it.
All right. Is there a map up yet? Because I don't have anything.
There is. I will share that with you right now. You got that?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So you guys are there, or at least you believe you are there. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's happened before, and you guys have rested, found somewhere safe after the dinosaur attacked the goblins. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, we've rested. We may as well move on.
Yeah, what time is it?
We'll say you've rested overnight and it's early morning. Although it's still quite dark because, you're in the jungle, the canopy's there.
I'm good.
You're all good?
So I'll turn to Azaka and say, think you can get us to Firefinger, like in one go?
She'd like to try.
I don't suppose it's more dangerous at night to travel.
Well, it's hard to say because the area you're in is known to have undead through it. There was many years ago an army of undead that their leader was, well, no one really knows what happened. What they do know is that there's undead left in the jungle. Lots of undead.
Okay, I guess we'll push out towards Firefinger then.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, they never mentioned roaming undead in the brochure. Well, why would you? You're just going to hurt your sales there. Alright, so I'm just bringing up the correct table so I can do your checking for encounters.
Could you take the effect of unconscious off me and Bill?
Yes, actually, that's a good thing to do at this stage. So get rid of spare the dying and unconscious. If anyone else has effects that you don't want on them, no, it looks like that's it. Right. And now, of course, you guys have the option of moving slow pace, normal pace, or fast pace.
We all agreed with medium pace for now.
Yeah, just normal pace.
Yeah,
not
just
a
a normal
problem.
pace.
So Azaka needs to make a, I believe it was a wisdom survival check. And she does. And upon doing so, she actually realizes you're a bit further back than you thought you were. On the map. Again, it's hard to
She never
navigate.
knows. She never knows where we are.
Oh,
We got there and did this several times on the river too.
well,
Some guy.
if someone else would like to lead the way, she can say it's
No,
this
I'd like
direction.
the girl that we've already paid $300 to do her job correctly.
Yep. Understood, understood. So you guys are in the jungle and let me roll a...
Let's see if we have an encounter.
Yes, let's see. You do not. No. So you guys are actually able to move forward 1 square towards Firefinger. And
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next turn.
yeah, we'll see what happens next turn.
Getting out my +1 compass.
I'm just going to get there and sort of carve a little marker in the tree.
Yeah, let's start marking our trail.
Yeah, a bit easier to find.
And some convenient canoes.
Yep, okay. You guys would manage to spend another night in the jungle trekking forward. It's very thick, it's very wild, there's insects. It'll rain for half an hour here and then it'll be really humid and hot and really dense, thick. It's hard to navigate. It's not like flat ground either. It's, up and down and roots of giant trees and, insects. It's all happening. Okay, so we need to do another encounter check. No encounter, and she's going to make another wisdom check. Beautiful. And you guys do actually come across the river. And Azaka mentions that it is the river Tiriki.
We're sure we haven't fucking turned around and gone back to the other one.
She's pretty
Don't give
confident.
me any ideas.
She's pretty confident.
Excellent. Do you know a place where we can cross this river around here? Since you're the guide.
She mentions not really. The only way we'd be able to cross from here would be to ford the river, or we could try and skirt south around it. Try and find where it ends.
Well, how deep is it?
It varies. It's hard to say. Like, you couldn't, in the center of it, you wouldn't be able to stand and breathe. You'd have to swim. But there is the risk, of course, of those fish that you've encountered in the past. And swimming's not considered ideal.
Are we working from a map that she has?
Your map.
Cool. Okay. If we go due east, we're going to come to a very thin part of the river.
Yep.
Probably the thinnest bit that I can see there.
Yep.
Yes, but it also looks like a bit of a gorge type thing there too.
Yep, well, I'm going to read you out the description of the river. Okay, so the Tariki spills from the back of a mist-shrouded canyon and flows north toward the Bay of Cholt, plunging over waterfalls every few miles. This makes it arduous to traverse by canoe upriver. Everything must be laboriously portaged around the cataracts and dangerous to travel downriver, lest a canoe gets caught in the current and swept over a waterfall or smashed in rapids. What's worse, jungle predators and undead prowl both riverbanks. And it's known that terra folk are nesting at Firefinger, and there are grungs living above the gorge.
Fantastic.
Couldn't we just get there and make a raft?
Or you said there's trees all the way up to the side of the river. You said there's.
Yep.
We could just chop down a tree and hopefully it'll get across the river.
Anyone got an axe?
It's a good question. Does anyone have an axe?
Check your inventories, General. What are you carrying, Corbin? A hammer.
Yep, so that's going to be no good to us.
Yeah. What's Azaka got?
Azaka is wielding a scimitar and a longbow. Scimitar and a longbow.
Well, that's not going to help us either.
Okay,
Okay,
not a
looks
great
like we've
deal.
got to try and knock up a.
How tall are the trees?
Some of them are huge, like
Like next to the bank.
all sizes, from little shrubs to giant things that look like they touch the sky.
And how far is it to the other side?
To the other side, I'm going to hazard a guess that that's probably about 75 meters.
It's a fair way.
It's a fair way.
Well, that ain't going to work then.
Azaka chimes in that perhaps you could build a raft.
Yeah, that'd be the next.
I already said that.
Yes, I know, that's why I mentioned it. I'm not just giving you advice on how to play, just you mentioned it.
Yeah, I reckon, yeah, just stick with the raft idea. I mean, it was the first one to come up. Because we could get there and rig up some sort of flying fox to go from the top, shoot an arrow over with lighter line or something, drag the rope across. You never know. But then we have to get there and try and secure it, and we've lost the rope after it anyway.
Not if we don't secure the rope on our end and we just pull ourselves across to the secured other side.
The fish.
Yeah,
Let's go with the raft, guys.
we'll go with the raft. We've got to try and chop something down with something. What have we got?
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, actually, start blasting away at the base of a tree till you see how far that gets.
Okay, well, there'd be bits of wood that you would be able to possibly scavenge. So I suppose who's going to be gathering the wood?
I'll gather some
Um,
twigs.
Yeah, all of us will just get there and grab sort of arm thickness wood that's laying around that we can strap
Yep.
together.
So that was Corbin. Would you like to make a survival check, please? You can do it publicly, that one.
Ah,
Beautiful. You ended up with 20. Yep, you find enough to make a makeshift raft. And you're going to use a rope to tie it all together.
We'll use rope to tie it together, and I hope everyone's got enough rope because we're going to get there and go rope on one end. Once we get across, tie another rope on it, and we sort of go backwards and forwards until everyone's across.
Yep. Everyone agrees?
well, I think we should all be carrying like 50 feet of rope. So
Yep.
Sure. How wide is the river?
Say about 75 meters at this point.
Yes, for some reason I've got silk rope, not hemp rope.
That's all right.
For
That just
light-
means it's stronger.
Stuff.
I
All I
Yeah,
got.
so I've got 50 feet of silk rope.
Yep.
And it
50 feet of
tickles.
hemp.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, given that he's rolled a 20 for his survival, you guys are able to make the raft, no problem. Navigate. So, how are you going to get the rope across the river?
We have an archer.
yeah, who's got a longbow?
Azarka
I do.
does, but so does Corbin.
The thing is, what I was thinking, we get there and like the person that gets on the raft first has. We're going to probably need a couple of things of rope tied together because it's 70 meters wide, and we've only got 50 foot each. So we're going to have to tie a few of them together and try and make it so we get there. We've got a rope at the back, rope at the front, and we can, tow it back across. When we finally get one person over, they can pull it back, and we just pull it backwards and forwards with one person on until everyone's cross.
Does everyone agree with that?
Sounds good.
Yep. Sounds good.
Cool. Corbin, just make a.
It's a lot of rope we need.
It is.
So, how much do you have? Keep in mind you would have used one to make the raft.
Yeah, so we'll use my silk to get there and make the raft.
So, say
Does Azarka have any rope?
No.
Well, we're not going to use 50 foot of silk rope, so we can get there and use some of that.
Yeah,
as,
but
you know,
we need a lot of rope.
yeah, so we've got
150 feet should do it.
yeah,
well,
150 feet of rope.
So
Seven,
three-
75 meters.
Give or take.
Yeah, so
About 250 feet of rope.
You had to calculate out, didn't you?
Yeah.
okay.
We would have got away with 350.
He would have looked it up.
No, I think he's gonna. Anyway, okay.
Well, we can always get there and tie the thing together with vines.
You
Or
could.
we
Think of a salt
make it-
water.
We make a big enough one that we can all go across together, and we'll just have a couple of paddlers and angling it towards.
Well, yeah, we just get there and gather more and make it bigger and better and better.
Okay. This time I'll get Carmichael to do a survival check, please.
I thought we got it all going. Hold on.
Yeah, just don't get me to do a survival.
Where do you want it?
Just public. Oof. All right. Well, you do find enough to put it all together. That's not a problem. It's not the sturdiest thing you've ever seen, but you have a raft with oars, 4 of them. paddles, if you will. Now, as it describes, there's waterfalls here and there, right? There's not
Is there
one.
any near us?
No, there's not one visible where you are at the moment, but the water is still moving relatively fast.
I'd like to throw a stick into the river and see how fast it's going.
Yeah, it's moving relatively fast. It's not like racing away, but it's flowing well and truly. Like swimming against it, you could swim against it, but it would be very hard going.
It's fine. We don't need to swim against it. We've got a raft. Doesn't matter if we get swept like 100 feet down. If we can't see a
Droven, that's
waterfall.
great.
Yeah, I just read that.
Okay, all right. So, anything else that you guys are doing before you attempt to cross the river?
Doing the same.
Yep, sounds good. I'm not going to take off my armor because you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, as soon as we take off our armor, something's going to attack us and we're screwed.
Can we
No.
scan the opposite back?
Empty out the water skin, blow it up under the vests.
Oh dear. Okay, so the way we're going to do this.
Safety first.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to take that into consideration. The way we're going to do this is, first of all, I'm going to check if there is an encounter, and there's not. You guys are going to need to make, well, either dexterity or strength checks to make this work.
I'll make
And
strength.
you could use skills if you think you want. You could use athletics, for example.
Strength will work.
Well,
Dex it is.
which four of you are going to be rowing this raft?
I'm going to row.
I'll row.
Oh, right.
That's 3.
Relax.
I guess I'll row, says Droven, uncertainly.
Well, Azaka's
Or
probably still gonna
Azaka
do
can
big
row,
bloody
yeah.
road.
Azaka could row, yeah, if Droven doesn't want it.
Azaka can row.
Okay, so
You
she's
just get ready with some Eldritch Blasts.
going to make a strength check. Nice. All right, everyone who's rowing, please make one. You can make it publicly.
Fuck's sake.
The one with the highest strength gets there and rows the lowest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to make a roll here. Hold on a moment.
Luckily, the two weak ones are equally spaced on the left and right on the raft. So it kinda
Okay,
works
so
out.
just so you
There's a lot
guys
of dice being
know,
rolled.
my flaw is, despite my best efforts, I am unreliable to my friends.
Now we hear about this.
On that note, Corbin, can you please make a dexterity check? A dexterity save, I should say. Oh no, make it a check and into the tower, please. Okay, so while
I've just fallen in.
yeah, he has.
Okay.
He rolled
That's
a
right.
1.
He
Yeah,
oh,
mids, dead set.
God.
You
he's
rolled a 1.
inflated His,
Oh, fuck, I did too. I rolled a 1.
Okay, I'm going to throw a line to him. One of the lines we've got sitting out on the deck of the boat, ready for this exact problem.
Okay.
I really don't like the fact that there's multiple dice being rolled.
So who's throwing a line in?
Carmichael.
Okay, throw it in.
Okay, so what do you want?
I want, well, he'll grab it. It's not like he's fallen far, but he has fallen in nonetheless.
Uh-huh.
And someone's going to have to haul him up.
Right, yep, that's cool.
Yeah, so strength check. And I'm sure what we'll do is we'll get Corbin to do a help on Carmichael. Please apply help to Carmichael because, you know, you're obviously trying to get back up.
Do you want it in the tower or...
No, make it public. You know the result of this. Yeah, put help on Hold on, Carmichael, wait.
Doesn't matter. He just fucking pulled him straight out.
Yeah,
The water.
that'll do anyway. He's pulled him up. Not a problem. he has pulled him up, and
Well, sorry, guys.
that's all right.
Okay, it happens.
You do notice because it's daylight, it's not raining, the weather's quite clear. You do notice flying overhead a creature, and it's
Dragon.
looking at you.
It's a baby dragon.
And it looks a bit like this.
Oh. Does it speak Draconic?
You're not sure. It's pretty high up, but it's...
These are the people that have stolen the mask. So
Yes. Zaka, yeah, hisses at it. She does not like them at all.
Calm down, cat lady.
yeah, just keep rowing, Asaka.
Alright, so who's rowing now?
I'll take my all back and start.
You're in this
paddling
too
again.
rolling.
Okay, make that check again. Let's do it. Do it publicly.
Fucking hell.
Alright, that's enough. You do manage to cross the river. Okay, so you guys have crossed the river.
I'll
And
collect my rope and put it back in my inventory.
so you guys have been seen by something at this stage. And Azaka pulls you all up and mentions, we are getting close to where we have to go. And decides that she needs to share a little bit more information with you guys. So
Oh, no shit.
Here it comes.
Easy there, easy there. I don't know if we want to overcommit ourselves at this point.
no, it's nothing like that. She mentions that the Terrafolk, or Firefinger itself, is a spire that's very tall. It's quite tall. And the Terrafolk live in and on this spire. She hasn't been to the top before, but she's been there before. But not for a long time. And she describes it as... It used to be a like a signal tower, if you will, where there's flames on top, and they would change the color of those flames to indicate different things, like watchtowers sending a signal from one city to the other a long, long time ago, hundreds of years ago. As far as she's aware, this is the only one that still exists, and it is inhabited by Terrafolk. Now, because you were spotted, and she noticed that you were spotted, she mentions it would probably be a good time to discuss strategy. How do you guys want to approach this? What time do you want to approach this?
Full on. Full at the gate.
I'm all for doing some reconnaissance.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's not
You're,
rush.
you're our recon dude then.
Well,
I
he's
am,
the
I'm
rogue, yeah.
Sneaky one, yeah.
White flag of best manners. Not quite. Okay, so you guys, Kieran, are you going to scout forward a little bit?
I will scout forward.
Great. So
Stealthily.
what you're going to want to roll is a stealth check into the tower, please.
How far are we from this tower at this point?
You are not quite able to see it directly. Azaka mentions that it's probably about half a mile ahead, and you should be able to see it. It's rather large. Okay, and you've rolled all right. So you are making your way there with Azaka. She's with you, and you notice that she's very quiet. And you see, I'll see if I can get you a picture of it actually.
I would hope she's being quiet. I'm trying to be fucking
let's-
sneaky.
Yep. Enable mask.
Do we get any more of the map revealed?
Hold on. Did you get that, Kieran?
I sure did.
Well, describe away.
It is a very tall, looks like it's made out of stone blocks tower. It has a tower on top, which is on fire. I'm not sure if it actually is. It's just what is in the picture. With ladders going into doorways that lead up the tower. It stands very tall above the canopy of the forest.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
So the
can we all
ladders
see the picture?
basically...
In a moment.
The ladders basically go up to a doorway, and then goes into the door, and then there's another ladder further up the tower, and another door. And it looks like there is a pathway that spirals around it.
Yep, and you estimate that it's probably a good 300 foot tall.
Well, Bill, no, they didn't build it.
Hmm.
They could always remove it.
Okay, so Kieran, you're looking at it. You notice that there are terrafolk flying around it. Not that they come and go, they land on it in the upper levels and on top. And there's not like hundreds and hundreds of them, but you probably count all up about a dozen that come and go as you watch them. And you can see that there is canopy pretty much all the way to the base as well. So it shouldn't be terribly difficult to sneak up to it without being seen.
Well, for some of us.
The canopy's all the way up there, and these creatures only tend to be up in the sky rather than in the jungle.
All right, well, I'm going to turn to Osaka and whisper, well, what do you think?
And she mentions it might be a good idea to attack at night. Be easier to hide that way.
I do believe I did mention that.
Yes.
You're not with me and Osaka at the moment. Don't metagame.
So what are your thoughts, Kieran?
I'm all for a night stealth because, being a half-elf spy, it suits me perfect.
Okay. Not a problem. So what are you going to do now?
We'll head back to the group and let them know what we've found and come up with a plan with the group.
Okay, not a problem. So, you guys will make it back, no problem. And you're with the group. You've described it to them. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I put the idea forward that we sneak up at night and try to find a way up very quietly until we can at least get an ambush on something.
Mm-hmm. So Azaka mentions that the top of it does have fire on it. It's just forever burning. She's not sure how come, but it is burning. So it does illuminate a little bit. Down the bottom it's still dark at night. It would be a little bit hard to see, but you should be able to get there. Certainly finding it's no problem because of the fire up in the sky, but it'll be like sort of like moonlight conditions, low moonlight conditions at the base.
Is there an internal way to get to the top or through this, or is it all climbing up the
She mentions that
Door.
yeah, you do have to climb to get in, but once you're in there, there's sort of like different levels and the path that goes around it, and you do have to climb.
Cool. Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so everyone's in agreement. You're waiting till nighttime.
Yeah, and then I'll take point.
Yep, not a problem. Well, I'm going to share the image with everyone now. That is what it looks like.
Looks nothing like a finger.
Okay. So then, there's a bit of a description of it here, which I've pretty much done, but it says, rising high above the jungle canopy is a 300-foot tall, naturally formed spire of rock with smoke issuing from a flaming beacon at the top of it. The walls of the spire sheer and dotted with small caves. Frail-looking ladders hang from narrow ledges at various heights. Now, as you guys start to get closer to it, you do start noticing dead bodies on the ground. Particularly, you find the body of an elf laying in a bit of mud. Most of his limbs appear to be broken, and the ribcage is crushed, and broken twigs and torn leaves are stuck in what's left of his clothes. And as you get closer and closer, you start finding a few more bodies like that, different races, mostly humans, and a few animals as well. Broken bones.
Any of their supplies any good?
Yeah,
No.
search 'em.
No, it's all
Can we
rotten.
determine if they were thrown from the tower?
It would seem likely.
Claw marks on the bodies.
Yeah, there's bite marks and claw marks on some of them.
I'm guessing those legs. Those legs on those birds. are
Azaka
grabbing them,
mentions
pull them
that
off.
she has seen terrafolk hoist people into the air and drop them.
Cool. Okay,
So,
Azaka.
I'm going to get there and
Wait,
start fastening
And that-
some rope around my waist and go, anyone else want some?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so when you're fastening it to yourself, are you...
It's going to be great when one picks both of you up and drops you.
well, are you all
Picks up
tying
the
yourselves
rope.
together, like to climb, or what are you doing?
That sounds like a terrific idea.
I won't, because I want to be the forward scout.
Yeah, I'll tie up to my buddy Carmichael.
Yep.
Can we just tie Bilner to Carmichael's back?
Yeah. Like a
Do you guys have
backpack,
any rope left?
But he's facing out. Yeah. I
Yeah, well,
collected
we
mine
didn't
off
end
the
up
back.
using all of our rope.
There,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
collected it.
Yep, fair enough, fair enough. Okay. So, can everyone please make a stealth check into the tower?
Sorry, everyone.
My stealth's good, so
What's yours?
+7.
Ah,
I have disadvantage.
You're wearing
Okay.
heavy armor, so you're at disadvantage, aren't you?
I've got chain on, but it's still disadvantage.
Yeah, if you're wearing armor, you get disadvantage. Alright, so you guys are making your way close to it. And you do successfully sneak up on it. No problem. And at the base, you notice that the only way to get up is one of the rickety ladders. It does not look sturdy or maintained at all, but it does appear to be the only way to get up.
Rogue. Kieran.
I'll,
Personally,
Up you go
I
with
think,
the rope.
Yep.
think the rope that's between each of us should be as long as one of the ladders.
well, I was going to say, I can go up the ladder, use a
Secure a
pin
rope.
and a hammer and secure a rope up there and drop it down to you guys.
Would
Yeah.
that make noise?
Not
True,
when,
it-
not
I
when the
could-
hammer's wrapped in cloth.
Or I could just see if there's anything to tie it to up there.
Yeah, well, it mentioned there's like small crevices and whatnot all over the place. Okay, so what we're going to do is on the party tab, so party sheet, I should apologize. If you guys click on the order tab, you guys all got that on the
Yeah.
party sheet?
got it.
You've got watch order on the left hand side. Who's going to go first?
That stealthy little bastard that can climb.
Yeah, that'd be
So
me.
Kieran, who's going second?
The second stealthy little bastard who can climb.
Bilna?
Yep.
Who's going third?
And then I'll go up.
And that's Corbin, isn't it?
I'll go fifth, and
Even though I've got
Feel the pepper get
Carmichael's
ground.
picture.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happened.
Oh, my brain.
Third, fourth, fifth. So, Kieran, Bilner, Corbin, Droven, Carmichael in that order, and then Azaka can go at the end.
Go wherever
Yeah,
she
she'll
wants.
probably just scale it. You know,
She can just
she'll
go
meet
by
us all up
herself.
there.
No, she's looking rather anxious, and mentions that
I'll grow a set of Zaka. Come on.
she's desperate to do this, but she hates heights.
Oh,
She wants that mask.
scared.
It's not like fucking
eh?
Okay, let's do
damage
this.
her
Let's
anyway.
go.
Okay, so Kieran, I'm going to get you to in the no, not in the tower. Do it publicly. You need to make a
Dex.
athletics check.
Does it have to be athletics?
What would you prefer to use? Climbing a ladder.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, okay, I will allow that.
Actually, why is my acrobatics -3? It should be +3.
Because you've changed your dexterity to 1s for some reason.
Yeah, that should be 17.
Oh, it's fixed now.
Oh, look at that. Like a monkey.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, hang on. That was with -5.
doesn't
that was
matter.
wrong.
Doesn't matter. It
+5.
yeah. No, you climb it, no problem. Next is going to be Bilner.
Well, can I secure the rope and drop it down for him?
I thought you were tied together.
I'm not.
Okay, well, Bilner, hold on. Bilner's climbed up anyway, no problem. And what are you doing up there, Kieran?
Well, I was going to secure a rope and drop it down so they had something to grab onto in case the ladder gave out.
Okay, yep. So you can, we'll just say that worked, not a problem. So everyone who's climbing this can put a +2 on their roll from now on. Okay, so who's next?
Corbin.
Next would be Corbin. Click +2 and then make your athletics check.
So we're going athletics.
Or acrobatics, whatever you would prefer.
Just public.
Yep, publicly, yep. Yep, you climb it, no problem. Who's after Corbin is Droven. Yep, you climb it, no problem. And after Droven is Carmichael. Yep, no problem. And after that is Azaka, who's also going to get her +2.
I mean, because we're all tied together, we'll try and help her up too.
Yep, everyone has made it to the first level. So,
Can we leave a rope anchored here so we can quickly rappel down if we have to? Get out of here sharpish, guys? Or are we just going to...
Oh, I don't think we've got enough ropes to do that. I think we better bring them with us and keep going.
Oh, let me get that pit... Oh, where's that picture go?
I took it away from everyone.
How high was the ladder?
There was only
that was
3
asked
levels,
for?
wasn't there?
4 levels. And you're about 60 feet above the ground at the moment. Sorry, I'm just preparing something for you guys.
There's a doorway inside, isn't there, on this level?
There is, and it looks like this.
Alright, well, I have night vision or dark vision, so I should be
Yeah,
able to see.
I'm fixing it. Sorry, hold on. Oh, I cannot wait for Fantasy Grounds Unity,
What's that?
where it does the line of sight.
No.
There you go. Now I'm going to roll initiatives.
Great.
Oh, we want to see who goes first.
Oh god damn it! I always roll shit on initiative.
Don't you hate that?
This isn't good either.
So Azaka... Tokens locked. Azaka is going to push forward. Bilna.
Yeah, let's see. I think I'll after what happened last time, I'll let the invincible person go first.
Tuck
Okay.
in behind her.
Yep, so are you moving at all or doing anything at all?
Nah, I think I'll just stay here.
Okie dokie. Droven.
Look, I'll just keep a careful watch into that. It's like a little hole or a cavern, or what is?
Yeah, it's like a little chasm in there. If you will, it's like a hole.
Corbin get skipped?
Do I get a go?
Oh, sorry. That's because we both must have pressed next enter at the same time.
How much light's in here anyway?
Not a lot. It's quite dark.
Well, I can't move very far then. Because I can't see shit.
Okay,
You want a light? Oh, okay.
that's all right. Droven.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am, I think, and I'll check. There's nothing flying around spotting us.
Not that you've noticed. I mean, you can roll a perception check into the tower.
Sure, I'll do that.
So you're looking outside.
See if anyone's noticing us coming in. Yeah.
Yep, go for it. You don't notice anything. Right, and you're staying there at the edge, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll move into the doorway just to get into cover.
Okay, not a problem. And Kieran.
I'll move up and have a look down the hallway.
Okay, so where you are now gets to expose a little bit more of the map.
God damn it. I've still got 15 feet of movement, so
Yep, you can do that.
alright. Yeah, I'll take a 5-foot step back and end my turn.
Great.
We're going to have to go across this pit.
Carmichael.
So it's dark in there.
It's dark.
Push past the other guys into there, and let's see what I got. I will cast light onto my shield.
Okay. Make sure you just apply that effect to yourself as well.
Is cantrip?
Yep, it should have an effect of the last 1 hour.
Nah. It's just got light
Hold
and
on.
T there. There's no. Oh,
Action.
but wait a second. What
You're
about
on
me?
group. That's right. Put on actions.
Yeah. Like-
Yep. So just apply the effect to yourself. You don't need to roll it. Okay. When you light yourself up, the first thing that happens is a giant spider leaps out of the pit at you.
Bring it.
Oh yeah, it's bringing it. And it jumps straight at the light source and it hits. So it springs over and bites you. And you need to save Constitution, which you successfully do. Great. And then immediately afterwards, another one jumps forward and attacks Corbin, but misses. And a third one appears. Same story. You guys have disturbed a nest of spiders. This one jumps forward
Yay.
and hits.
God damn it.
Save versus Constitution. You fail. You take poison damage. And you can't move.
Well, guys, good knowing it.
The last one starts climbing forward, but doesn't actually attack. And now it's the spider's turn.
Every goddamn time I get fucking taken out in the
And
first
it bites at
turn
Carmichael
doing it.
again. And it hits. Oof, Carmichael only took half. That's curious. Anyway, save versus Constitution. He fails. And is poisoned. And also can't move. Okay, this one here bites once again at Corbin. And misses. Azaka, seeing this happen, dashes forward with scimitar in hand and slashes wildly at the first one and misses, and her second attack hits. Bilna.
Okay, let's see. What to do. Wonder if you'd be up for it, but...
I'm imagining him.
cast-
So go on.
Could I cast Tash's Hideous Laughter on one of the spiders, attacking
Well, if you read that spell,
is any
any...
a creature your choice can see within range perceives everything to be funny and falls into fits of laughter. A creature with intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected, right?
Right, so the intelligence on these things is 3.
Ah, so close.
So no, it wouldn't work.
Down it. Alright then. Let's see. I guess I'll have to sling something at it.
Go for it.
Yep.
Don't forget your whatchamacallit. Sorry, I'm thinking of Droven. Never mind. Anyway, what are you going to cast?
So move into so I can actually see it, so no
Yep.
obstruction. And I shall sling a bullet at the. Don't have a clear sight of those ones attacking poison people, so I'll just go for the one next to closest to me, I guess.
Yep.
Ah, done it.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yep, I think I'll just cast Bardic Inspiration on Corbin then.
Okay, yep. Because that's a bonus action, no problem, and then end your turn. Corbin, you gotta push your button.
Getting there and casting War Priest
Yep,
and hitting number 9.
go for it. Make sure you apply War Priest first.
It disappears.
Let's have a look at that quickly.
It's a miss.
Where is it? War Priest.
No one's a hit.
So you can use War Priest 4 times, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hold on a minute. That should now be fixed for you anyway. Great. This spider, once again, bites at Kieran.
But I'm already paralyzed.
Yes, but you're delicious, but it misses. Droven.
I'll cast Eldritch Blast at that nearest spider.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Now, how do I do damage? It just does...
Okay, so on Eldritch Blast, let me just bring your character sheet up. Eldritch Blast, you've got like a blood drop button next to it there. You seeing that?
Yes.
Just drag that onto the enemy. Boom, the spider explodes into bits of goo, covering Corbin in spider guts. Right. This spider makes a bite at Azaka, and it appears to connect. Wow. She has rolled a 20 on her save.
Yep, I see that.
Yeah. Kieran is paralyzed.
Can I make another saving throw?
You certainly can, and I'll do that for you. Actually, you can do it. Constitution saving throw. It's on the main tab of your character sheet. Hello to our third viewer. And that's a pass, which means you are no longer paralyzed.
Can I make an attack then?
You can now have your full turn.
Right. Well, I'm pissed off at this spider in front of me, so I'm going to attack it with my rapier.
Go for it. That hits. Yep, you have wounded the spider.
Yep, and bonus action is my dagger.
Go for it. That's a hit, definitely. Nice, you've really hurt the spider, but it's not dead yet. Hello to our fourth viewer. Carmichael,
That'll be me.
who is paralyzed, gets to make a saving throw as well.
Constitution
Constitution.
into the tower.
No, just do it. Did you do yours in the tower?
No.
No, just do it publicly. Because you'll know the result. You'll either succeed or not. And you don't. You're still paralyzed. This spider turns towards Azaka and also bites at her and misses. Azaka with this scimitar slashing at this spider again. Hits. And on the backhand, hits again. She has run that spider through. Bilna.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush
Moving
to
10 feet,
Carmichael's
yep.
Side. And I would like to use. Let's see, where was it? Cure Wounds.
Yep, you know how to cast it.
Small amount.
Nice.
And let's see. I think I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Kieran.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Great. And when you're done, end your turn. Corbin.
So how deep is this?
That pit.
How deep is this?
It's not terribly deep. You'll find that it's only about 10 foot deep.
If I get down there, I'm not going to be able to hit him, am I?
Not easily. Not easily.
So in that case,
Nice. Woo!
and it succeeded. Damn it!
Yeah, you're cheering for the wrong side there first.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. They're my side. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Go giant wolf spider. What number was that? 14.
And as a bonus action, I'll do healing word on.
On Kieran? Yep.
Ah, thank you.
Excellent. So the spider didn't like you casting spells at it. It attacks Kieran again, though.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
I don't care. They ain't attacking me.
Droven, you're up.
I'll move up behind the big burly war cleric and fire an eldritch blast over around his shoulder at this.
Yep.
Can I shoot at that one? Have I got line of sight, or is there too many people in the way?
No, you've got line of sight. That's fine.
Yeah,
We'll duck out of your way.
they put me off. I missed.
He missed. Definitely missed. Okay, and Kieran?
Oh, right. I'm going to kill this goddamn spider.
Not with rolls like that, you're not.
But he's
Can
got
I
bardic
use
inspiration.
my bardic inspiration?
Go for it.
So you just add a d6 to it.
Yep, so his armor class is 13. So that would have been a hit. So roll damage.
Oh, minimum damage, but it's enough to kill
You
it.
still killed it. Yep.
Alright, then as my bonus action, I can attack the other spider,
Yep.
and I can also add my sneak attack to it because it's a friendly within 5.
Yes, go for it.
Got to hit first, but yeah.
So,
Also, take bardic inspiration off me.
okie dokie. Bardic inspiration is now off. Right. Carmichael. He's
Another
paralyzed. You need to make
constitution
a
save?
constitution save, please. Yeah, you succeed. You are no longer paralyzed.
Kill that mother.
Fuck you, spider!
He's bringing out the rolled up newspaper.
Yeah, taking my thong off.
That would be flip-flops to any American viewers. That hits with a mighty roll of 14.
-2.
-2. What just happened there? Oh, your strength is only 7, that's why.
Same with Billness.
What?
Same with Billness.
That's not right.
What the?
I'm
No, that's not
weakling.
right at all.
Wait
Why
a
is?
minute.
Why would that have changed?
I didn't change anything, I can tell you that.
Did the poison have a strange effect?
Didn't his... Yeah, his strength should be a lot more than that. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
How will
Back
you
to
throw
there.
me now?
I don't know if I've accidentally clicked on that, and because if I hit the button below my talk button, it goes to 7. So anyway, well, it is what it is.
Okay, No, just make another damage. Attack at it. We'll just speed that up. Make another attack at
Well,
it, please.
we only need the damage done, don't we? Because
Yeah.
we've already done the attack.
Pretty much, just do another damage, and yeah, that's fine. We'll roll with that.
You
Beautiful.
want to
So
take... Never mind.
you've actually killed the 4 spiders. Okay, and yeah, when you're clicking your character sheet, just be mindful. Push to talk using keyboard buttons. I'm not a fan of it with Fantasy Grounds, but you guys already know that. Okay. So, you guys just fought some spiders. I'm going to add those to the party sheet. And go have some XP.
Woohoo! 200 XP.
Yeah. And
So it's 40 each.
yep, that's it. Anyway, you've killed the spiders now, and there doesn't appear to be any treasure or anything. They just seem to have been spiders living in the hole.
Excellent. Do you guys want to move across to the northwest and check out that other side of that trail?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, so what I'll do is I'll just expose that. Where that dotted circular part is, there it appears to be like a rock chimney of sorts. And looks like there's
Eldritch blast.
looks like a way to climb up. Okay, there's no ladder, but it doesn't look like it would be terribly hard to climb up it.
Cool. Let's send the rogue up there with a rope.
Okay, are you guys just going in the same
Can do.
order?
Before we
Yeah,
go,
go same order again.
Yep. You guys can just close that map. We don't need that anymore. At this stage.
did we search the pit?
You couldn't see anything of value.
Spider
don't appear to be
shit
any-
everywhere.
There don't appear to be any bodies or anything at all.
And when I killed the creature as a warlock, do I get the Dark One's blessing, temporary hit?
You should, yes. You should have an effect to apply to yourself.
Righto.
Right, so Kieran's going up first. You need to make your check. And you can do this one publicly because you would know whether you succeed or not. And you do.
Thank God for my +5.
Yep, so you do manage to climb up. And
I'll
you find
drop
that
the
it's
rope
about a
again.
90-foot climb. Now, there's plenty of handholds and several tricky, twisty spots. But you climb it, no hassle.
Right, I'm still going to drop my rope down.
Yep.
So that way,
Cool.
in the last
Detach
50 feet, they've still got a something to grab on.
Well, what we'll do is as you climb up, you got your rope with you, and when you get to the 50-foot mark, we'll just tie on another rope.
Yep.
So it keeps going. So we get the 100 feet, make it to the top. Oh, look at the heart shape.
Oh.
So you climb up it anyway, Kieran. No hassle there. And you're dropping the rope down, you said?
Yep, so that way there'll be 100 feet of rope going down so they can get advantage on their climb.
Yep. Bilna, with advantage, please make the climb. That's definitely a success. No problem. And Bilna is now up. And who's next? Corbin. Also up. And the next one will be Droven. Yep, that's also up. Followed by Carmichael. Also
Two
up.
18s.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't complain about that, can ya?
Oh, watch me.
Azaka with advantage also makes it up because the DC was actually 8.
Oh my
Right.
God.
She dropped a 1, but she's up. From there, you guys can actually see that the cave looks a bit like this.
Is it any brighter than the other one?
No, still quite dark.
Carmichael's still got lights
Yeah,
on.
I've still got light on.
Oh, well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. He's still got light on, yep. So, it's going to be Corbin's go first.
Okay, can you... Oh, no, that's the bardic one. Don't worry.
Okay, Corbin, what are you going to do?
Was that me that I dragged?
No, that was Bilna.
Nope, that was
You moved there anyway.
Don't throw me around.
Ooh. Thank you. Getting my cup
And
of tea
Jackie.
in my 20-sided cup. Okay, so Corbin, from there you can see there's a bit of cave network happening here.
Well, because the light will only go so far into there, I'll only move that far.
And can you please make a perception check?
Ah, here we go. tower?
Yes. Okay, yep, no, that's fine. Anything else that you're doing there?
Nope. Pass go.
Great. Bilna.
I like to move, and could I see anything that he may have missed?
You can check.
That'd be perception, right?
It is, yes.
You've got dark vision too, don't you?
Yeah. But would that be tower or no?
In the tower, yep. You hear like a fluttering of wings, sort of like bat wings.
This might
No, no,
must
no,
be
no,
some
no, no,
sort
no,
of
no, no.
bat cave.
Do I find a batarang on the ground?
No. Azaka moves forward as well, sniffing there, and she's going to make a perception. Perception's wisdom, isn't it?
That it is.
But she doesn't notice anything either. Right.
Oh, did you re-roll
The initiative order? Yes.
God, I'm
I usually-
lost.
I usually do that on every different battle map. Carmichael. Yep. Oh, sorry, that was Joven. Blah.
Hold on. Okay, so
Yep. So you've got light,
yeah,
and as you
I
bring
want to
your
push.
light forward, you find that you have stirred up a nest of sturges. A whole heap of the little bastards.
Like a face hugger of a kiwi.
Not quite.
right.
They
It's
look.
like a mosquito.
It is. I'll give you an image of it. That's a sturge.
It's
It's like a cross
looks
between
like
a bat and a mosquito.
They latch onto you like mosquitoes.
Cool. Hold on 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ooh. I'm gonna smash a warding flare in there.
Okay. Is that a spell?
It is. Hold on. Yep.
Is it a spell or a reaction?
It's a yeah. It's a spell.
Hold on.
Are these
Warding flare.
insects?
It's a reaction. Sorry. Yeah.
Hold on. Is it a spell you have prepared?
It's the one I get for being in the Divinity of Light.
Domain spells level 1, Burning Hands and Fairy Fire. Ah, Warding Flare. Yeah, there it is. Sorry.
Yep. They're gonna chuck this in basically at the mouth of the cave where they are.
Somewhere around there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or onto the first one, I guess. I guess that's the way it's got to go.
No, it's meant to go between you.
Right. Cool. Yep.
So that'll do.
Bam.
There we
So
go.
I just put that down there.
Yep. Just mark off that you've used one. Done. Anything else that you're doing?
Nope. That's it. End of turn.
Great. Droven. You've heard them yell out Sturges, obviously.
I'll move up behind. Let's see. I'll move up behind. Can I fire? Let's see. Maybe if I go all the way down, can I fire across an Eldritch Blast?
Yep.
That'd be too far down. You'd have to go half a square up.
No. He'd be able to hit Sturge 9 from there. And 6. I drew the line. He'd be able to.
Yeah, just do 1, 2.
Yeah. So yeah, that hits. Nice, you've obliterated that little bloodsucker. Kieran.
I'd like to do something similar. Move down.
Hmm.
So like there, and can I see any? Oh, pretty fairly concealed there.
24 you'd be able to go at.
All right, I'm going to shoot at 24 with my short bow. And are they surprised we're here?
Well, yeah, they were in the dark and yours shone a light on them.
All right, so because they're surprised, I can use my sneak attack.
Yes. But you missed.
But you know, if I hit, yeah, end
Yeah.
turn.
Yep.
My dice rolls are being shit tonight.
So, first one comes flapping out, and with disadvantage because of the flare. It attacks Corbin and misses. Corbin, you're up.
I know exactly what he's doing.
Uh-huh. I think we all know what he's doing.
Word of Radiance.
Alright.
So I'll
Watch
start
the
at
hole disappear.
I'll start at number 18 and work my way around.
Yep, go for it. Go for it. He failed his save, yep. No, that one just instantly died. He succeeds. Fails. Let's see it. Definitely fails. Sturge 7 is dead.
So these things have 2 HP.
They're not super strong.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
That's a bonus action, is it?
Yep.
Yep.
I think that's what I gotta do.
You gotta drag the effect on yourself, I believe. Yeah, Shield of Faith concentration. But
Okay,
now
now
you need
I've
to
got
put
the
the other
effect.
effect, yeah. Yeah, so that's increased your armor
There we
class
go.
by 2. Yep.
Done.
Right, Sturge 10 flutters forward and attacks, but not with disadvantage, although it still misses. Sturge 24 also attacks and misses. Sturge 20 comes forward, also trying to latch onto you, Corbin. Oh, it rolls 1. Bilner.
Let's see what I do. Won't kill him. Maybe I should heal Kieran more.
Can we see more south of the map now? That,
That's what I was just doing, literally.
Actually, preemptively, I'll give Kieran Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Go for it. Go
Seemed
for it.
used a lot.
Hmm. Okay. Azaka steps forward towards the flare, where she can slash with her scimitar at the first one that she hits. And it is skewered and on the backhand. also hits. And she's taking out 2 of them with 2 attacks. Right. Sturge 14 comes forward, trying to bite Corbin. It hits. And it starts sucking blood. But he successfully saves concentration for his spell. This one attacks again as well and misses. Carmichael.
So clear up the passageway and move.
Behind Azaka? Yep.
Dude, yeah, I was trying to move then south 2 blocks.
There? Or
Good.
there?
Yep. No, that back one.
Back one? Yep.
Yep. I'll hold here.
Yep.
Hold
Great.
my attack.
Droban.
I'll fire off another Eldritch Blast.
Yep, number 14.
It's good.
That's it.
Ah, you fiend. Oh, maybe
Pew,
not.
pew, pew, you miss. Kieran?
All right.
Yep. Pushing him past Azaka?
Yep, I want to push him behind number 14.
Right, gotcha. Gotcha.
And then I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Go for it. Don't forget advantage. You miss.
Oh, and then, yeah, offhand attack.
Yep, also advantage. That's a hit. And don't forget sneak attack. Nice. You still killed it. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I was hoping to get 2, though.
Bring out that word again.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. You know what to do. First one successfully saves. Second one rolled a 20. Go, Sturge. And that one fails.
At least one of them's going to die.
Maybe. Yeah, he did. Right, this Sturge, they just don't seem to learn their lesson, but is biting at you and misses. Bilna, you can't, excuse me, you can't see any of them from where you are.
Move there. I can't seem to get any. Can't grab the.
Yeah, that's because Azaka's there.
Move there, and I'll make a stab with the rapier.
Go for it.
Oh, shit, you have a melee weapon?
I know,
And
it's
he hit.
amazing.
Nice, he skewered it.
Yeah, kebab.
Yep. Get it off.
I can just see you shaking it like there was a marshmallow on the end of a stick. Get it off!
Azaka moves forward, slashing her scimitar. She hits as well. The Sturge is dead. So far Firefinger's been a bit of a cakewalk, but I have some XP anyway, guys.
Another 45.
Can't argue with that. Although for some reason Kieran's got more XP than anyone else.
I added my
Level by
XP
the-
before, so
You don't have to add it.
40 off me. Alright.
Automatically gets added.
Yeah.
It didn't to me last time, so I had to add it.
Yeah, it's alright. I fixed it for you. Beautiful. And yes, your next level is at 900, guys, for those who haven't changed that. Which is 3 of you. Carmichael, Bilna, and Droven, but we can do that later. That doesn't matter. Okay, so there are a few things on the ground in here. You can see that there is a dead body that looks like it's sort of desiccated.
Can we make an investigation or perception?
You certainly can. Into the dice tower, please.
Who's going to be doing it? Before we roll.
Kieran, because he's the one who said it.
Okay, I'm going to help him.
Too late.
Okay, so when someone helps you, you get an
Advantage.
advantage on your roll, okay? So wait until the help.
Just make another roll into the tower. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so you find hold on a moment. You find what looks to be like a dead explorer, and it appears to have fallen prey to the Sturges. It is desiccated. It's slumped along the northern wall of the room that the Sturges were in, and there's a glint of gold and gems seen through the tattered clothing and what looks like a rotting purse. And in the inventory tab, you guys find some gear.
Ooh, what do we find?
So open the party tab and click the inventory tab.
So
What's it?
15 gold, a gold ring, and an onyx figurine.
Yep. Yep.
I'd like to put my hand up for that ring.
Anyone opposing that?
Yeah, sure. I'll put my hand up for the bangle.
Yes. Well done. If you didn't have inspiration already. So both of you are going to need to roll a d20 into the chat log. And it's going to Corbin.
Nice.
So
Okay.
apparently I took it then.
And there are two little onyx figurines.
Yeah. So what is it representing? A chingwa?
Chwinger.
Chinga?
Those little things are chwingers.
Ah,
Yeah, so
I'll have one.
looks like that.
interesting. So they're Fey then.
There was nothing magic that Droven detected when he came in here.
Well, he'd know if he cast Detect Magic, but he didn't.
Okay, he did
I
chat log.
Oh, right. Make sure you say it out loud for me, man. I don't always
sorry,
read
man,
that.
it's just everybody else talking. Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
that's all right. That's fine. Okay, no. Doesn't appear to be anything magical. Just the ring and the figurines. So who wanted figurines?
I'll have one.
Anyone else?
They're a set. Salt and pepper shakers.
Kieran gets them both, and the gold is distributed equally. Right. So, there doesn't appear to be a way up from where you are, but there is a ladder that goes down, and when you peek over the edge, Carmichael, the ladder appears to have broken and doesn't lead anywhere.
Right, where's the ledge run on either side, left and right? Yes.
Yes.
Very cool. Yo, Rogue.
Well, I'm not good at ledges. We found that out in the temple.
Yeah, none of us are.
Now, keep in mind, you guys are currently 160 feet above the ground. You are quite high.
All right, at this point, I would like to have a rope if I'm going to go around a ledge.
I'm going to get there if you guys don't mind. I want to sort of go in a squat pose type thing, holding my shield on the outside of me, so it comes up over my head, and I'll move around to the, I'd say, left.
The west.
If
The
we're
west?
looking at the screen, yeah, west.
Yep. So you can see that it curves around the corner that way.
Okay, I'll move as far as my rope will let me.
So hold on. Who's tied to who? Is everyone tying together?
Everyone's tied to each other in a massive tangle of ropes.
Excellent. We'll call it the web of death.
We'll call it the line of stupidity.
All right, so I'm just going to unlock tokens down that hallway here. Put yourselves in order. So Kieran first, then you guys just using the same order as before.
What I'll do is I'll tie off to Corbin and I'll let him shimmy around to the west.
All right.
Now.
So hold on. So you want to change position, do you?
Yeah, leave them how they were before.
Yeah.
So Kieran's off to the side here at the entrance, and I'll have a rope attached to him, and I'll just go back to where about Bilner is.
I'll be going around that way.
To the
So
west.
Corbin's going to go first.
Who was going first?
Kieran.
I thought Corbin said that he was holding his shield
Yeah.
up and he was
Oh,
going to
he was. But if you guys are deciding to tie each other together so you don't fall,
Well, we
Yeah,
just
basically-
need the person going to look tied off,
Yeah.
so if they fall,
right? Okay. So you're
he's
going to
tied
look
off to
instead.
me.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
going to look.
Right. So you're.
Okay, but if that's all right.
That's all right. So you can walk across there, but you notice there is a bit of wind. There's gusty wind. You are quite high up after all. It's still quite dark. You can't see terribly well. There is a faint glow from the fire above, but it is faint. Okay.
Can I turn off my light?
Yes.
Cool.
Uh,
So,
just remove that from you. Okay. Okay. Now, Corbin, you need to move yourself along.
Yeah, Droven will get his hammer and piton out of his backpack, so he's got a piton in one hand and a hammer in the other, just in case he needs to secure us.
Yep. Not a problem. And Corbin, can you please roll a d6 and hope you don't get a 1?
Shut up.
Jesus.
Please
I'll
roll.
use my bardic inspiration to roll a d6 to add to that.
No.
Hooray.
Dexterity saving throw, please. Now, the DC is 9, right? Before he does this. You can do this publicly. Oh my god. Corbin
Stop
falls.
This is why we have a rope.
This is why we have a
Inspiration.
rope. He does have options, so hold on a moment. Corbin, before you, as you're about to fall, are you doing anything quickly?
Yeah, I want to try and grab a hold of the ledge.
Make another dexterity check as a reaction. Okay, yes, you do manage to grab the ledge. That's fine. You don't fall, but you are dangling off. I'd like you to make a stealth check into the tower.
Yeah, like I'm going to be really stealthy.
Let's just see what happens, hey?
Oh god.
Okay, no, that's fine. No problem.
Hey, guys, I need help, and I'm starting to get an itchy nut. I've only got 2 hands.
Okay, so who was he tied to? Carmichael, wasn't it?
Yep.
Carmichael, you gonna pull him up? What are you gonna do?
I don't know if I should stay here and let somebody else go pull him up so I'm anchored. Somebody
Okay.
else want to go forward and lift him up?
Alright, well,
Asaka, get out there, you useless bitch.
Yeah, Zaka will do that, no problem. Although she resents being called a bitch. And she'll make a strength check. And she pulls him up easily, but as she does so, she's going to roll a d6 as well. And she's fine.
Okay,
Great. So,
dust myself off, continue round.
yep. Carmichael, are you gonna how much distance do we have from where you are? I'm just gonna lock the tokens again for the sake of this. 20, how long's your rope?
He's got that's 40 to there, so I'd say probably shave off another 10.
Yeah, but we're going round the corner.
Give him
That'll
another
shave off a bit.
20 feet,
So how long's your rope?
50 foot.
They're 50.
Yep. So including tying it around yourselves, that'd be fairly
So I
fairly
can go about
close.
another 10.
I'm sorry, 48 feet.
That's okay.
Give him 15.
Right, so he's going to move forward. And he's actually going to find that he's found a ladder going up.
Okay, round this way, fellas.
Let everybody
So-
else. Let everybody
Now-
else use the rope to go around to get past you.
Okay.
So
So,
sort of moving around together.
yep, because you're holding the rope, you don't even need to make a check. I'll just move you guys around. There is a ladder, however. And you
Do you
will
want me
need
to
to
go up
check to
first again?
climb that.
So I'll go past the ladder.
Yep.
It just
Rope up,
allows more dexterous people to climb up.
Okay, so if Kieran's going first, so we're going back into the watch order, you need to make either athletics or acrobatics check again to climb this tower, this ladder. Yeah, you succeed, no problem.
And same thing as before, I'll drop my rope down so they can climb.
We all
Yep,
get +2 again.
yep, you know it. You notice that the tower is getting a little bit thinner as you guys climb it as well. Like, it's not as wide as it was at the base.
Yep, makes sense. Who's next? Oh, we're all up.
So, hold, no. Kieran, then Bilna.
Then
Remember to
me,
click-
Then myself.
Yep.
So it was Kieran, Bill, myself, Droven.
Woo!
and
Nice
Michael.
roll. Bilna gets up, no problems at all. Yep, that's a pass from Corbin. Then Droven, then Carmichael. Yep, that's a pass from Droven. That's a pass. And Azaka. No problems at all. Right, I have a new map, guys.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
At
boy.
this point, I'm going to turn to Azaka and go, where do you think this mouse is going to be held?
She's not sure. All she knows is that Terrafolk took it. And she wants it back.
So, do you even know if it's in this tower?
She does not know. But she's fairly sure.
You said it was made of wood, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
I look at the file.
Indeed.
Ever burning fire, invincible person.
Yep. Okay, so I need to also add, sorry, one more thing.
Don't worry, he's setting up our next encounter.
Oh, it's pretty much done already. I'm just going to bring up the description. So you guys are now 240 feet above ground, right? It's pretty damn high. Yeah, it's actually, when you get to the ledge, it's really quite warm. It is obvious that there is a fire inside this area that you can see. And
Oh, we're at the top.
no, not yet. Okay. And you can actually see as you climb up, although it is still quite dark. So, Carmichael, you don't have night vision, do you?
No, but Kieran would be in the front. Wouldn't she? Being the first one up here?
Yes, so I'll swap you guys. Kieran, have you got night vision?
That I do, being a half elf.
Great. You can actually see two of these creatures, and they are quite large. So they look like sort of
Wow.
half dinosaur, half person.
Awake, asleep.
They are, well, those two are definitely awake.
Do they notice us?
Well, we'll find out when it's their turn, won't we?
Well,
Because I've rolled
technically not
initiatives.
Cool. Okay, Bilna.
Bilna is up.
Right, so I don't know they're there, do I?
Not at this stage, because Kieran probably rightfully didn't call out.
Well, I'm going to enjoy the view. Or whatever I can see within 60 feet.
Outside, all you can see down is the jungle at night.
Yeah, so, oh, lovely, lovely view.
Yeah, I'm not going to look down. I'll just throw up.
Aim it at the enemy.
That's it. Corbin. Moving forward, it is dark.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, no. I apologise. There's light from a fire coming from the south. I do apologise.
Okay, so I can see this thing.
Yes. It's shadowy, but you can see it.
Okay, casting, doing the War Priest on myself,
Yep.
and I'm going to slam it. I'm not even going to talk to it.
Okay, go for it. Oof, you miss.
And I'll use... No, I won't use the inspiration.
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
Exactly. But I can't re-roll that attack dice, can I?
No, you can add to it though. Because you still got a score of 8. So if you roll a d6, you add that to the 8.
Yeah, stuff it, why not?
So that gives you 11, and that was at Terrafolk Elder number 4. And his armor class is 12. So you hit.
Okay then.
Oh, wait, sorry. No. You rolled 11. Sorry.
Damn it.
Simple math's confusing me
Well,
Picking
tonight.
up with
Yeah,
that
I-
damage.
I quickly didn't say anything then.
Very well done.
Yep, but he does hit with the second attack. Nice. Okay, Drover.
And can you take the bardic inspiration off me?
I certainly can. Right, Droven, you're up.
I'll shuffle down so I can see what's going on, just 5 feet, and I'll cast hex on that close.
Okay, not a problem. You figured out how to do that?
No.
Okay. So with Hex, you place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature. Remove curse cast on the target ends the spell early. So basically, with Hex, there's two of them. The first one is you have to put the first one on yourself when you click it. So click that one. That means you do an extra 1d6 necrotic against, well, only if you attack that one, right? And the second effect you put on the enemy, right? Although it's going to say edit, so before you do that, what do you want it to drain of? Like strength or...
Yeah, let's make sure it fails any wisdom checks. I'm thinking these clerics don't cast spells, so let's...
Done. So now apply that to the enemy.
And that's all done, yeah?
Yes. Yep. Right. Azaka with a fury comes forth, her scimitar slashing at the terrafolk and hitting for minimal damage. And on the backhand, again,
She really is pissed off.
she hates these things. Passionately hates these things.
Move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch.
Yeah, Kieran.
Right. Okay.
Right, so when you move there, you can see there's a fire. And also another enemy.
Alright. So I moved up 10 to get there. I might actually take a step back behind us.
Okay.
And then with my short bow, I'm going to attack.
No, I'll
Sorry.
keep pushing him back.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just putting people in order. That's close enough. That hits.
Minimum damage. Great. Alright.
Yep, that's right.
That's my turn.
Still a hit. Right. Much to the surprise of no one, another one comes forward. This one is going to bite at Azaka. And it hits. The damage doesn't seem to do anything. And then it attacks twice with its claws. Missing the first time. And hitting the second time. But the damage is resisted. Number 7 comes forward.
Something freaky about this bitch.
Biting. Which misses, and 2 claw attacks. Which miss. And hit. And this one throws a javelin at her, which hits. Except it
Except
accidentally...
you've been doing that on one of its friendlies, yep.
Yeah, sorry. Did the attack go on its friendly as well?
Yep.
Ah, good grief. It's the problem when the tokens are all over the place like that. Sorry, so the
When you
javelin...
go up to that other one, did the same thing.
Yeah, that's right, it doesn't really matter. As long as I didn't damage the other one.
Yes, you did, for 4.
Yep, fixed. Anyway, so it's now hit her with a javelin.
Well, one of them should be damaged because I hit it with a bow.
How much did
that's
you
the
hit
one
it
at the
for?
fire, I do believe.
No, I hit the top one.
You hit the top one, sorry. It's the problem when they're crowded like this and that big. So you hit it with your bow.
I did 4 points because, yeah, I
4
got
points,
minimum
okay.
damage.
Right, done. Carmichael. Bringing up the rear.
Okay, yeah, I want to push as far in as I can. Hold on, let me just adjust the map.
Moving your 30. Yep.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
And I attack this guy, do I get advantage?
No.
No?
Not quite flanking.
Alright. Okay, I'll just have a swing at it with the main.
Woo, good hit.
Womp. It there.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn.
Great, Bilner.
Alright, I've now heard the commotion. Oh, what?
You've heard the commotion.
I'll move there. Okay, then. Can I see the one next to the fire?
You can see. Well, yes, you'd be able to see them as they move around. Number 3 and 15. Yep.
Alright, he's in range. Okay, do they have intelligence more than 4?
They certainly do.
Alright, I'd like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the one next to the fire.
Okay. So I believe it gets to do a saving throw. Yep. And it fails its saving throw.
Alright.
Right. So
such effect.
there's 3 effects, right? The first one is you apply it to the enemy, the incapacitated. Okay. The second one you put on yourself for concentration. The third one is it's going to go prone. Put that on there as well.
Alright.
Into the fire.
I'll get it to do a dex check, actually, a dex save against that. And that's
that would
on
freak it out.
number 15, isn't it?
Yes.
And it... No, it doesn't fall into the fire. But it starts laughing. Ha 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 ha.
It has advantage on saving throws if it's triggered by damage. Right. So the good thing it didn't fall in fire. Alright then, who should I give? Kieran doesn't have it. Yeah, I think I'll give another Bardic Inspiration to Kieran.
I already have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh? Where? Oh, there it is, yep.
Yep. So
Yeah,
literally
I've
anyone
saved it.
else.
Yeah, I think I'll save for now.
Yep. Okay, Corbin.
I want to try and get through to there.
Yep, you do. No problem.
So I've still got me War Priest on.
You've got Shield of Faith on.
Yeah, that lasts for a while. Quite a while.
Yep. That hits the Terrafolk Eldar. Oof. That smashes him, actually.
And I won't be, even though I'm touching the other one, I still won't be able to hit him because it's sort of around the corner.
Yeah, it's a bit far around.
That's it then.
Right, Droven.
Right, well, I'll move in and to that corner there where that guy just died, I think.
Yep.
And then I'll move that curse, that hex, because he died. I can move it onto the one that's in front of me.
You can.
So do I have to tell you the effect again?
You're just going to make it the same one?
No, it's the same one. So
Just drag it on him again, yeah.
And then I'll hit him. That's a bonus action, so now I'll Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. That hits. Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that hit quite hard, actually.
Kapow.
Yep. Yep. Okay, Azaka turns her fury to the Terrafolk Elder below her. Scimitar slashing. She crits.
See, now this is when we need the clapping.
It is. She's better than Marco Volo. She steps forward. The other one's down on the ground. With a smirk, she stabs at it. She hits. And wounds it. Now, what happens when it's wounded?
It takes another saving throw against the.
It has advantage on saving throw when it's triggered by damage.
When it's on its turn. Right.
No, it's at each of its turns or each time it takes damage. So when it takes
Oh,
damage.
okay, so you need to get it to do a saving throw again.
Right. Should I put disadvantage on it as well?
Does it do it with disadvantage?
It does
the
it with
target
advantage.
has advantage.
So click advantage first, and then drag it on there.
Okay.
Right, beautiful. And it succeeds. Okay, now the reason it only did it once was because it had disadvantage already. So when you have disadvantage and then give it advantage, it evens out.
All right, my turn.
Kieran's turn.
I'll make my way around to there.
Yep. So, except that was the wrong character.
That was Bilna, yep.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll attack with my rapier again.
Go for it. Let's see it. Oh, and also you can see a bit more.
Yep, and then I'll
That's a
add
hit.
my sneak attack.
Yep. And you have run it through. Right, so first things first, I'm going to do XP while it's on my mind.
These
Looks
things
like
are easier than I thought they'd be to kill.
Yeah, you guys just leveled up too. Yeah.
Woo!
Right, okay, and you do find in the cave to the east, there is a creature, a being, if you will, and he looks much like this, only unarmed.
Ooh, pretty.
Holy crap, you're beautiful.
Yes.
My God, you're sexy.
Delightful plumage.
That's exactly it.
God, I hope it speaks common.
Okay, so it appears to be bound, like tied up, and a little bit wounded.
Well, I'm going to untie it. I don't know about you guys, but I'll untie it.
Yep, so you untie it.
Yeah, wait up. Wait, are we still doing turns or just free from
Yeah, go for the turns.
Go for the turns. All right, well, Kieran just went, so Carmichael's up.
Okay, cool. Yep. Same deal.
Gonna
Gonna look
untie
at
it.
it.
Yep.
Yep. Put my mace down. Release it. Step back. And it's wounded.
It is a little bit.
Oh, it's an Aarakocra.
Yep.
Cool. They do speak English.
Common.
Common.
Yep. Yep.
You okay? What are you doing here?
And I haven't even prepared a voice for this. Good grief. It mentions that it's been a prisoner for a couple of days of the Terrafolk. It was ambushed while travelling along the river.
Are you by yourself or were you with friends or what's the deal?
Yeah, he gets a very sad look on his face and exclaims he wasn't by himself, but he is now.
Well, you're welcome to hang out with us if you want.
It shakes its head sadly and says, "No, I must leave."
Perhaps I could convince you.
Are you okay to fly? Can you fly?
Yeah, he believes he could fly off. Yes.
Okay.
He does ask for each of your names. So whether you tell him, that's up to you.
Yep. I'm Carmichael. Carmichael. Of the clan Carmichael. House Carmichael.
Yep. Azaka agrees to tell her its name. Everyone agrees?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Okay. The creature is very grateful for being set free and moves to leave immediately. But just before he leaves...
Before you go, you haven't seen a wooden mask kicking around here anywhere?
It claims that it has not, but if anyone would have any items like that, it would be the masters at the top of the spire. However, he does mention that to repay you, he would like you to visit their town of Kirsabal, spelled Kirsabal, 2 words. And you should petition Ashara to perform the Dance of the Seven Winds. Kirsabal.
Yusabal, Ashara
Yusabal.
to do the dance of the seven wind. And
Yep.
what was his name or her name or its name?
Nefer. Like
Nefer.
Zephyr, but with an N
Oh,
E
you're
at the
right.
front. Nefer. And Nefer wishes you the best of luck if you're planning on getting to the top of the tower. And I imagine you guys would also then be... so with that, he leaves. He makes his way out here and starts flying off.
That was cool.
Yes, it was good to rescue something, wasn't it? Okay, so you can see there's another chimney that you could climb up. When you search the floor, the only thing you find is like bones that have been carved to look like little totems. They look like they're worthless. They're not very well done. Turns out that the Terrafolk are not very good artisans. And you guys have the option of climbing up. What would you guys like to do?
Just a thought to everyone. We need to be on our game when we get up there. We do have some damaged people.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, considering there's a fire here as well.
You gotta take a rest.
And it is quite warm in here.
I don't see why we couldn't get there and secure ourselves in here.
I don't know if you want to take a short rest or start doing some healing. Who's wounded? I know I'm hit.
I'm
And
wounded.
Carmichael, Karen, myself. That's
I've
it.
got Song of Rest for the short rest. Let's see. Gains any hit points during short rests.
yeah, we do. And also, if the bard plays music while we're resting, we get extra hit points.
Okay. Well, that's all right then.
Okay, so you guys want to do a short rest?
Yeah.
So just like an hour?
If we can get away with it, yep.
Yep, okay, yep, done, no problem. So use your bard ability.
So how do I use that?
Should be on your actions tab.
Yep. Do I have
And
to drag it on each person?
that needs it.
Yeah. Let's
So
see.
Corbin, Kieran, and Carmichael, the Ks.
Yep,
The KKK.
Yeah, the triple K.
pretty much.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, good roll. Better than that one.
Fuck.
Well, still, it's better than 0, isn't it?
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to use a hit die, but I don't think I'll bother now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I might as well go full health.
I use one hit die.
Yeah, so did I.
Yep. Well, you
So-
guys seem to be fairly healthy now.
Yeah, we're all green.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yep.
Just going to sharpen my mace. Right, let's go.
I'll, wipe down the rapier.
Yep. Okay, so there's another chimney that looks like it goes up a level.
Hey, Kieran.
There appears to be plenty of handholds.
Yep.
Can we
You're
tie a
gonna
rope
have to
to you and
make-
send you up?
That check again.
Yep, I'll take another rope up.
Yep, go for it. Make your athletics or acrobatics check to do so. Yep, you successfully do that. No problemo.
So +2 to the rest.
+2 to each of you, yep. Yep, that's a pass. Everyone just make your check. Yeah, it looks like everyone made it up. No problem. And with this one, I'm just going to expose the whole map. I think might be easier. Share the map.
Ooh, so we're up top now.
You are up the top. And furthermore...
So is a bunch of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to put you guys around it.
Hey, don't put me on the edge. I'm not very dexterous.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. You're safe where you are. Well,
You're laying on the ground.
safe's a
Oh, I'm
relative
holding
term.
on to it.
Yeah.
Safe is a relative term.
I'll just grab crawl so I'm further on.
We should have done a level up when we were resting.
Yeah, we probably should have.
Do you guys want to do that now?
If we can do it quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of
For those of you who know how, please do so. Droven, I will do yours very quickly. I don't think we've ever done a level up midstream before, so this will be interesting for those watching, although they won't see a hell of a lot. First thing I need to do is... Classes, you just want another level of Warlock, I imagine, Droven?
Sure.
Warlock. Added. Okay, yeah, make sure you load them all. So you got some hit points. You've got Packed Boon. So...
Sorry, which cleric do I drag on?
Player's
Handbook
handbook. Always a player's handbook. Yep. Okay. Packed Boon I'm going to share with you just so that you can have a read because you need to pick one of those. You need to pick one of those. And then
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
the same
change
problem
it.
as last time.
What's the problem?
Bard is not appearing under player's handbook.
Alright.
There's a... I've typed it in the search bar. There's Xanthus
That's
guide.
right.
There's a blank.
I'll just add it for you. You need to choose a college, a bard college. So law, valor, glamour, swords, whispers.
There's more than two. Damn Jeebus.
Oh, in the player's handbook, there's only two, but I imagine because we've got so many other books loaded.
That's correct. Had you picked one of those two already?
Yeah, I think it was law.
You're sure?
The two, that was like the thing, but I have no idea what the other ones are, so...
Well, we'll just go with the one you know then, because we're doing it midstream.
Yeah.
Law,
Yep.
College of Law?
Yep.
Done. Now, I'm just going to do this one at a time. Droven, you need to pick a pack burn.
Pack of the time.
Pact of the Tome.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I'll get to pick 2 cantrips, yeah?
Your patron gives you a grimoire called a Book of Shadows. When you gain this feature, choose 3 cantrips from any class's spell list. While the book is on your person, you can cast those cantrips at will. They don't count against your number of cantrips known. Any cantrip you cast if this feature is considered a warlock cantrip for you. So, in your inventory, I'm going to add a book, a grimoire, if you will, which is now in there. And you now get to pick 3 cantrips. So just click the spells button and level 0 spells and leave the source as blank. Provided it doesn't start with a race or a class, you can take your pick. Now while he's doing that, actually no, while he's doing that, Pact of the Time, your Book of Shadows might be a fire. La, 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 la. Got it, that's that done. But he does need Warlocks. At level 3 you are now, aren't you? You also need to learn another spell. And you can choose a second level spell if so desired.
Righto.
So you need to choose 3 cantrips and 1 spell, either level 1 or level 2, from the Warlock background. Now, while he's doing that, it was Bilna I had to update. Bilna got College of Law, which means you got bonus proficiencies law. When you join the College of Law, you gain proficiency with 3 skills of your choice. So in your skills tab, please pick 3 that don't have a yellow star in them.
Right. Look, I can find pick performance.
You want performance? Yep. So that's it. And 2 more. I'll trust you to pick the correct amount. And you also got Cutting Words. And Cutting Words is a bard ability. And with Cutting Words, you make an attack roll or an ability check damage roll. You can use your action to expand one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, and subtract the number of rolled from the creature's roll. She's used this feature after the creature makes its roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability check succeeds or fails. Right. And you also got Expertise. At 3rd level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies. Your proficiency bonus is doubled. So, once you've chosen those skills, you need to then pick 2 of the ones that have a yellow star and give them 2 stars.
Right.
Yeah?
Done.
Great. And with the Bard, at level 3, you should know a total of 6 spells. And they can be up to level 2 as well.
So any amount of level 2 or level 1.
So
it's 6 total.
Yep, 6 total. You can pick another level 1 or you can pick a level 2.
Right.
So I can do 7 with a 3 plus 4 wisdom.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And Droven, how'd you go for those cantrips?
Yep, I think I've got them. I'm just trying to find them on the list. So I can
That's alright. Give me some names so I can add them on.
How about guidance?
Okay. Guidance is added.
Mage hands.
Sorry, Mage Hand was it?
Yeah, mage hand.
Mage Hand is added.
Minor illusion.
Minor Illusion is added. And then you needed a spell as well, didn't you?
Yeah, 2nd level warlock. How about invisibility?
Invisibility. Done. That was everything for you, wasn't it?
Yep.
Beautiful. Bilna, how are you going?
I think I'll grab suggestion, I think.
As a spell?
Okay.
Yep. So suggestions level 2 spell and definitely works for bards, so no problemo. Added.
Cheers.
Right, that's you two done. Kieran, did you need me to do anything for you there? What abilities did you get?
Yep. Well, I need my sneak attack to go up by 1d6.
Yep, I can change the coding on that. Sneak attack. It's already gone up to 1d6s?
It needs 2d6 though.
Oh, right. Edit. 2d6.
And I also need proficiency with disguise and poisoner's kit.
2d6. Edit. 2d6. Skills. Disguise and
Poisoners.
poisoners. We haven't really added those on there. I can. Disguise, if I could spell properly. Disguise uses what stat? Probably charisma.
I'd imagine charisma. I'm not
And
sure.
do you become proficient in it? Yep. And what's the other one? Poisoner's kit.
Poisoner's kit.
And what does that use?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I would suggest that one's probably, if I had to take a guess, I'd say intelligence. Either way, you know how to change it, right?
No. But
Alright.
I'll figure it out later. It's
Well,
not
you
like
s-
I'm gonna need it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, but you see how it's got the dash in there? Next to it?
Yep.
If you click that, you can change it. So figure out what it is and change it. Anything else that you need? Cunning action. We
I should already
had that.
have cunning action,
Yep.
which I completely forgot I should have been using in certain scenarios already.
Yep, okay. And that's Kieran done. And the priests, you guys are good?
Just a question with the spells. I've now got 2 second level spell slots.
Yep. So you get access to all the second level spells, but you can only
Yep.
prepare a certain amount of spells.
Yep. So source is just straight cleric.
Yep.
I don't have to use the domain cleric.
There may also be domain spells as well. Do you want to do them
Yes,
now,
there'll be
or
a
do you
couple
want
of
to?
domain ones? I'm not worrying about them for now.
We can update those afterwards. The important part is you've now leveled up and have the extra hit points, and your extra abilities should be pretty fine. But I'll just do a quick check. Channel Divinity. Did you get something new with that?
No. Well, nothing for third level in
No.
features.
Okay. All right. Well, then we can update the spell list afterwards because that takes a little while to do that.
Cool. Okay.
Right, so you guys are now at the pinnacle of Firefinger. Okay, and I'm going to read the description out if you guys are good. The spire's pinnacle is flat and roughly 40 feet square. The edges are crumbling away. It wouldn't be safe to stand too close to any of them. Vines and low brush grow in profusion. Bones and scraps of meat from dozens of creatures are scattered everywhere. A crumbling stone tower rises another 30 feet above the northern corner of the platform. A roaring flame floats in the air, hovering above the tower. Tumbled debris from the tower is heaped around its foundation. 3 humanoid creatures with needle-like beaks and leathery wings are worrying the last shreds of flesh from well-chewed bones near an open doorway into the base of the tower. So they look like 1, 2. Eesh. I don't need him anymore. Sorry. I'm just going to expose pretty much all of them, right? Right, there's a whole heap of them anyway, right? You guys are now about 300 feet above ground. And Azaka has looked over the edge foolishly and is now absolutely terrified. She is actually laying on the ground holding on for dear life. Okay. Everyone's up to date with that?
And
Screaming to
again,
get inside
my
the
bloody
building.
initiative is shit.
Can I calm her or something?
Well, with the exception of there's probably about to be an imminent fight.
Yeah, alright. Let's try it.
It's going to start with Droven in this case.
So, we're all still tied together, right?
Yep.
I'll drive my spike into the ground that I had in my hand with my hammer, and loop the rope through it, and that'll basically be my.
Okay, I just want you to make a strength check into the tower, please.
Into the tower, okay.
Yep, into the tower. So basically just drag it across there. Yep. Okay, done. Noted. Right. This creature lets out a squawk of alarm that's noticed intruders have come up. And it throws a javelin. And it misses. Bilna, who has a terrafolk right near him.
Can I try to
You know, I
calm?
might actually make them just a little bit smaller for the sake of making this easier.
I also can't see what number they are.
Neither can I.
Yeah, like their number's not appearing, so I don't know who's done what in their group.
That's a bit weird, but anyway, that's alright. You can always use the, well, just use the images anyway.
Yeah, but it's kind of important because I have advantage on anyone that hasn't taken an attack.
Yep, well, make sure you tell me which one. The setting, yes, that's right. Hold on a moment.
Because it probably is on.
Yeah, give me a moment. Just gotta find it. And, did that fix it? Try closing that
No.
map and I'll reshare it.
Alright.
If you've had that issue, close the map and I'll reshare it.
That's better.
That's better? Odd. Okay. And that's worked for everyone?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Not a problem. So, Bilna, you're up.
Okay, could I try to rouse Azaka with some sort of like calming words?
You certainly could.
Would that be persuasion?
So, your character's a bard. Maybe you could play her like a song.
So performance?
I would say it's probably going to be, yeah, performance. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, what actions do you have there?
I could help.
You know what? Just do a performance. Do it into the tower, though.
Please help us. We need your ability to do
Good
some
roll.
damage.
Yes, and you actually sang. And so she's still prone, but she looks at you like nodding her head, like, yep, yep, yep.
Alright, shut up, I get it.
Yeah, well, that's by the end of it.
Okay, Corbin.
Now, because Carmichael and Azaka are there, am I going to be able to move over to here without
Yes.
any problems getting hit?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
that's what I'll do.
Yep. Go for it. Let's see this battle cleric do its thing. Hello, viewers. We've got a few
War
tonight.
Priest.
Yep. That's a hit with the Warhammer. Swinging at the Terrafolk. Nice damage. And the second attack hits as well.
be honest, that displayed a 1 on my screen.
Yeah,
Did it?
it's a 1 for me.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Yeah, but it brought up a 7.
No? Damage. Oh, on your attack roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it rolled 7. I don't actually watch those dice anymore because that happens on occasion. It's like desync or something really weird. Okay, so yep, damage is done.
Oh, that takes an action, doesn't it? That's a bonus action.
Yep. Right, Azaka, who is still prone, is trying to work up the courage to get up. And she does. How about that? She's still very shaky on her feet. And you can tell when she swings her scimitar at the...
We know why she doesn't come up here and get it herself.
She swings and she misses. And also she only manages one swing. Carmichael.
Okay. What can I do? I push my way to here. Like that.
Yes, although Terrafolk 6 will get an attack of opportunity.
Whatever.
Alright, let me just do that. Hold on. Terrafolk 6 is going to try and claw you. And misses.
Nice. Okay. So I'll spin around and attack the one between me and Bilna.
Yep. Don't forget advantage for flanking. Oh, lucky. Dropping a 1.
Jeez, yep.
It hits.
And
Yep.
that. And got a reaction as well.
You do have a reaction?
Just looking to see where it is. Yep, warding flare. I'm going to cast it at the one in the building. So just inside the doorway there.
What's the range on that? Oh, excuse me.
30 feet.
Okay, let me just have a quick look again. Within 30 feet of you.
Interpose divine light between yourself and the attacking enemy. When you are attacked.
Yep,
attack
so
the
where
creature
exactly are you
within 30
throwing it?
feet of you. I will put it on the marker.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on that clear space just in the doorway of the one that's in the doorway.
That one there?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, done.
I'll say something like, "Take that, you bin chicken."
Sounds about right. Kieran.
Right, can I stand over the hole?
Not easily. You could. But you'd almost be doing splits.
Please don't fall down the hole.
Yeah, it's quite a fall.
Alright, I'll move there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack number, what is that, 10?
Okay, yep.
And because it hasn't had a turn yet, I get advantage.
Okay. What's that from?
That is from my Assassinate, from my Assassin archetype.
Right.
They've got to be surprised.
No, they don't. You have advantage in attack rolls on any creature that hasn't taken a turn into combat yet. And if
Fair
they
call.
are surprised, it's an automatic critical hit.
Yep, you were close to a crit. Anyway, you did hit with a 19.
Yep, so then with my sneak attack,
So sneak attack is added. Bam.
Kapow.
Not too bad at
work.
all.
Good hit.
and then I've still got a bonus action. I would like to activate dodge.
Okay, apply the dodge effect yourself. You have. Excellent. That's it. Alright. Terrafolk 14 actually starts off by biting at Corbin, where it misses It then, however, shreds at him with its claw and hits. And then the other claw comes in as well and hits. Terrafolk 6 flaps its wings and flies off into the air. And so he's just moved from there. That is a range of 20, 40. And he comes flying in and claws at Droven. And hits him.
So, because it flew away from
Azaka was still
Azaka,
shaking. She didn't have a reaction.
Yes, but Bilna would have a reaction.
Yeah, but Bilna, it was over here, right? Where the arrow is?
well, it was kind of over Azaka.
Taking up them 4 squares.
Okay, well, Bilna, you can have an attack of opportunity at it with your melee weapon.
Yeah, ready?
At Terrafolk 6.
As I'd say the same if Karen got there and
Yep, that's a hit.
came down, number 5 would get the hit. And number 10.
Yep, so you did wound it as it took off. That's fine. Right, now, Terrafolk 10 turns his attention to Carmichael. Starts off by trying to bite you, Carmichael. And it misses with the bite, and so it claws at you. And misses the first time.
Cowering behind my shield.
Oof! All 3 attacks miss you. A big one inside the tower starts flapping its wings and flies out through a opening in the tower. Moves 40, and he claws at Droven as well. And finds himself weakened and forced to land on the edge. And I might just lower his size a little bit just for the sake of making things a bit manageable there. So he lands at the edge. And I'll just see if I've got an effect for that.
Pulled muscle.
No, not quite. No, he's fine. I'll just remember he's weakened.
Effect, yeah.
Alright. With the exception of I've changed maps on my end. Sorry about that. Okay, Terrafolk number 4 also takes off to the sky, flapping its wings. And it swoops down towards Kieran. And this time it grabs at him with its claws and misses, and you just got lucky because it dropped to 20.
Yeah, because I've got dodge.
Yep. Droven.
Yes, okay. We've got lots of bad guys around.
Mm-hmm.
I need to remove the hex effect because that was from last combat.
Yeah, so I can remove that for you. Yep.
If my Eldritch Blast is close, will they get attacks on me?
No, you should be fine.
Alright, well, I'll Eldritch Blast. Let's see. But if I move away, I'll get attacks of opportunity, I guess.
Yeah, most likely.
Alright, I'll Eldritch Blast, let's see, number 6.
Okay. You gotta do the voice. Eldritch Blast.
Just
That's
hit.
a hit. It's a hit.
Oh!
Good damage.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Terrific 5 is lumbering its way over, and claws slashing at Kieran. It misses, and again. It dropped to 20 as well, and then it tries to bite you, Kieran. And it
Oh,
does.
shit, that was a good one.
Could I use my reaction for that?
Yes, what are you doing?
It says if I roll my bardic inspiration dice, I can take that away from the attack roll, I believe.
Okay, so do that. It's a D6 or a D8?
It's D6.
D6, yep. So just roll that in the chat log. Take away 1. So that brought him down to 18. What's your armor class there?
15, but I'm just checking something for the bard.
Yeah.
Those cutting words.
Well, the damage is done to Kieran anyway.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
With the exception of... Yeah, anyway, damage is done to Kieran. Because it still hit despite that.
Yeah, it still hits me because
Yeah.
I've got armor class 15.
Bilna!
Okay, let's see. What can I do? I'm a flying off the edge. I can't make him fall with Tasha's hideous laughter. Could I possibly cast suggestion on the named one?
Yes. Except that he rolled a 20 on his save.
That's a no. I'll just leave that.
Looks at you,
And,
wags finger.
Oh, shut it, you. Let's see. Bardic inspiration, someone. Everyone seems fine now. I'll leave it.
Okay.
Actually, wait, is that an attack or is that... Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that might.
Corbin.
Okay.
Surrounded by terrafolk.
Hitting 14 still.
Yep. Good hit. Your Warhammer connects. Ooh, and you actually killed him.
And with the second hit, I'll turn around and hit number 6, I think it is.
Yeah, that also hits. Number 6 is in the air but was swooping down, so yep. Oof. Like a
Good
boss.
hit.
He's just killed 2 of them. Who says clerics
That's
can't
what
take?
I wanted.
Yeah.
I'll just move that little bit forward into the actual square.
Yep. Done.
Yep.
So Zaka, who is still visibly shaken, makes a... No, she fails. She's absolutely cowering again and lays down on the ground, holding on for dear life. Carmichael.
Right. Okay. Moving to the north of the one directly north of Kieran, between those two, do they get an attack of opportunity on them?
No.
Okay.
No, it's only when you move out of their reach.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to swing.
So, no, that's fine. I'll say that's fine.
And I'll swing away on the one to the south
Mm-hmm.
with advantage.
Yep. Flanking advantage. You miss. Doesn't feel bad. I've got advantage and I roll a 5. Great, Kieran.
Sorry,
All right,
Kieran.
well,
Tried to help.
it's all right. I'm going to attack that one now too with a dart.
Yep. That misses.
Oh my god.
Holy
Bonus action
crap.
dodge.
Bonus action dodge. Okay.
Oh, really? Can you roll? Can you use that as a bonus?
Only
it's,
rogues.
Cunning action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got cunning action that lets me do it.
Right. Terrafolk 10. Bites at Carmichael. And misses. And the claws come in. Ugh.
And it falls over. Oh, it's embarrassed.
It's embarrassed, alright. It gets a another attack though, and the second claw
At
comes in
-2.
and misses. Yeah, I did the -2. Right. Narak, who was forced to land, you may remember.
I don't like the fact you're laughing at when you're looking at like,
bites a
what it can
Droven
do.
and hits. Poor Droven, although partially absorbed. Why is that partially absorbed?
I think I had my temporary.
Ah,
hit points.
yes, you had 10 hit points. Yep, not a problem. It then claws at you and misses, and the second claw attack comes in and hits.
And I use that to action again.
Sorry?
Actually, no, it seems fine.
Yeah, okay, not a problem. Terrafolk 4, who is flying, continues to do so. And comes around straight towards Bilna.
That should be
Doing
an
a
attack
duck.
of opportunity.
No, it was still flying, like it didn't stop. They have a flying speed of 50 feet. And
No, Kieran
Does that,
should,
does that
because it's
mean-
taking off from there, isn't it?
no, it was already mid-flight.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I put the flying effect on it. It was mid-flight. And anyway, as it flies past, coming towards Bilna again, it does use its claw to attack Bilna. Woo!
Now I use the reaction.
What's your reaction?
The cutting words.
Cutting
Okay,
words.
So that's not the bardic.
Bin chicken.
Uh-huh. So,
That's fine.
take away 2. I'm pretty sure it's still going to hit you. What's your AC?
It's not the AC I was worried about.
He just wanted to take it off of a critical hit.
Oh, it's still a crit.
Once you roll a crit, it's a crit. Doesn't matter what the
Yeah.
minus is.
Right.
So you brought its attack. Look, because you didn't know that, don't count. Untick that bardic inspiration. You can have that back. It won't take it off a crit. It'll just lower him down to 22.
It was a learning experience. I'll have to keep the tick.
Okay, great. Well, he clawed at you, and he clawed like a boss.
Not really.
Well, it was a crit.
Yeah,
Blah,
I've
blah,
been
blah.
dead before.
Now, Droven. Unconscious before. If you died, you can't be brought back, remember? There's the death curse.
Jeez, I don't really want to be here, but I don't have many options. I'll Eldritch Blast again. I'll do it to the big guy.
Yep. That's a hit. Pew pew pew. Eldritch Blast hits. Yeah, not too bad at all.
That's a decent amount of damage too.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, Terrafolk number 5, who is landed and surrounded, bites at Kieran
You can
and
fucking
misses.
try.
And then it claws once at Kieran and misses. And then it claws again at Kieran
Well,
and
that
rolls
one hit.
double 18. How about that? Bilna.
Tis but a scratch.
Let's see. What can I do?
So this thing's just swooped at you. Swooping in.
Trip it up so it falls down the hole.
Well, it's still moving is the issue. Like, I just can't portray that on
Yeah.
the
Right.
map.
Could I pull a a flask of oil out of my backpack and throw it at him?
You can. I don't know if we put
Has-
improvised weapons on your character sheets.
Don't know. I think it has like a range of 20 feet.
That sounds about right. What I'll get you to do is use your... well, you might even be able to throw that using your sling.
Make a ranged attack against creature. Use treat oils, range weapon. 20 feet. Yep. So just use a sling attack.
Just use sling attack, yeah, for the sake of making it happen. Let's see if this hits. It does. The flask of oil hits him and shatters, covering him in oil.
Alright. Yeah, it's not a bonus action, so I can't.
And I'm just going to put an effect on him. That was number 4, wasn't it?
Yep.
If it oiled up.
It's a spell. Can't do anything with that. Needs to hit something. Yeah, I think I'll do cure wounds myself, maybe. Oh, no, that's not a good. Never mind. I'll just end the turn.
Okay. Corbin.
Okay, so I am going to get there, and I'm going to touch this Norak
Yes.
with using it as a second level spell.
Yep. Oh, but you missed.
And I'm going to use my guided strike from my channel divinity to get plus 10.
Okay, so that added plus 10, did it?
Yep.
Well, that's a hit.
And with the inflict wound, it is 3d8 because it was second level I'm casting at. It's
Yep.
4d, not d8, d10.
Yep, you know how to do it.
I can't remember how to add the extra d10.
So as you're dragging the damage across, tap right click and it adds an extra die. Boom. Solid,
Good hit.
solid hit. Certainly nothing to sneeze at there.
As a bonus action,
Yep. Well, was guided strike a bonus action? Or was it an at will?
it's an at will. It's,
Okay, yep.
That's it's
Channel
a,
divinity.
yeah.
Yep, yep.
Do once.
That's right, go on.
I'll cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. Just a sword?
I can't do 2 spells, can
Not with concentrate.
I? Because I cast inflict. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, no.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Yeah, well, you can do a bonus action one. That's fine. Token of a... What weapon do you want? A sword?
Hammer if possible.
Nope.
Mace.
Nope.
Sword.
Where are you putting it?
That'll do.
Great.
Now I just got to... Yeah, it just
Get
floats.
advantage, do you?
You don't get advantage with
No.
spiritual weapons.
No.
Put that on myself.
Oof.
And he's dead.
You killed him, alright. He's dead as a doornail. Alright, Azaka's going to make a wisdom saving throw to see if she gets up. And she does. And she half-heartedly turns to Terrafolk 4 as it's coming over. And she is shaking. She is really still terrified. But she swings at it and hits. Carmichael,
Which one did she just strike on?
number 4.
Yeah, I don't have numbers, so is that the one to the
Far
southeast?
right, yeah.
One to the far right, yeah.
Cool. Okay. the one to my southeast.
Close the map and I'll resend it to you.
Go.
Did that fix it?
Yep.
Yep.
Petrafalk number 10. I will use inflict wounds.
Go for it. That hits.
And just first level.
Bam. You certainly inflicted some wounds there. He's
Cool.
down.
So that's the first level spell gone.
Yep.
And not sure what else that'll do. I'll hold.
I didn't like the fact how many D20 I just saw rolled.
Okay, Kieran, your turn.
All right, well, yep, another attack with my rapier.
And that's a hit. Definitely a hit.
Jeez.
That was good damage.
Yep, and then I'll dodge again.
Great. Upon seeing and hearing this commotion, another terrafolk that must have been flying around in the darkness comes swooping forward. And it
Cool.
actually
Can I
going
do a
to
reaction?
do this. No, hold on. It's actually going to do it at Bilna. It comes swooping in at you. And it claws at you, Bilna. And it hits you.
Oh, no.
Poor Bilno. Which is nice knowing you.
Bilna is down.
Inspiration?
It only works on your own rolls.
Nah.
And he keeps going. So he swooped you, hit you, kept going. Right. Terrafolk number 4 turns its attention to Droven, and it bites at Droven. Missing terribly. Claw attack coming in. Also missing, and the third one also missing. Wow, talk about unlucky.
The oil made
And
it
I've-
like hard to move. I don't know.
Yeah, he's actually landed when he's been hit with oil, unable to continue flying there. Droven, there's an
Oh,
oily terrafolk.
I'll go burn you, fiend!
Yeah, huh?
Whoop, hang on, I was meant to be an Eldritch Blast. I missed that, sorry.
Eldritch Blast might not cause fire.
Maybe lightning.
You'd have to go produce flame or something like that.
Yeah. Well, lightning would spark.
Well, lightning is a spark.
Yeah, yeah. So you could lightning him, and I'll make a roll and see if it works.
Just think of it as like those piezo barbecue lighters.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Let's keep it simple.
Okay,
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
Hang on, here it comes.
Eldritch Blast.
There we go.
That hits. Oh!
Maximum.
Max damage.
Yep. Ouch. That
Name of the
got a
next
hoit.
character I generate.
And now I'm going to move away because I'm conscious of that swooper.
It will get an attack of advantage against you if you move.
Yeah,
Attack of opportunity.
one attack as opposed to 3 attacks all day.
Just there?
I'll go take cover inside the doorway.
Okay, so as you get to the doorway, it starts getting hot, but Terrafolk 4 does get an attack of opportunity, and it claws at you. and misses. Now, hold on a moment. Hold on a
Throw one of them
moment.
burning sticks at it.
Yeah. He walks in there, and there's another 10 terror folk standing in there waiting.
Hold on a moment. It is putting out a tremendous heat. And it hold on, you get to the door and it is searing hot like in an oven, right? You can feel it
wow.
radiating out. So are you going to actually move in there?
No, if it's that hot, no. I'll take cover against the wall as best I can.
Yep, left or right side?
Just there.
Okay, beautiful. Alright, Terrafolk 5 is still trying to bite at Kieran. And missing.
Bring it, bitch.
Claw. Wowza. Vilna is unconscious, needs to make a death saving throw, please. Nice.
Good success.
Very
One
good.
off.
Corbin.
Burn that thing.
Okay, so for my first action, I am going to pull out my flame tongue sword.
Do you have a flame tongue sword?
I'm thinking, is he going to get there and say something?
Of course I'm going to say something.
Well, I don't. Oh, yeah, I'm better move in.
Yep, moving closer, striking distance.
So, just going to hit that one.
Nice
that
hit.
was
That was
Yeah.
almost a 3.
It was on the edge.
in my screen. It was.
On the edge. Okay, yep,
Nice.
you've killed him.
And for the rest of my movement,
His body falls down the hole.
I'll move to the
Yep,
and hit him.
go for it.
Wait, is the hole big enough? The hole's only like 5 feet when it's a 10-foot monster.
He goes limp, and his wings are, flapping like how you would imagine pterodactyl wings to be.
And that's all I can do.
That's all he can do. Right, Zaka is going to see how scared she is. No, she's fine. She shakily moves forward. She's not liking being up here at all. And the scimitar slashes. It hits. And she's killed it. Let's put a bit of a spring back in her step. Carmichael.
Move to here.
Yep,
Down one more, please.
there. Yep.
There we go. Yep. I will go for. Let's see. Yeah, cure wounds on Bilna.
Go for it. You know how to make that happen. Well, he's alive again. Or awake, I should say. He didn't die, he was just knocked out.
Strawberries.
Pretty
Okay,
important
and-
difference there.
A reaction. I'll cast warding flare between me and the petrifox that's out there flapping around.
Yep.
So
So,
on
where are you casting
that
it?
square there.
Yep. So you know, if you hold control and then left and right click and put your mouse there and drag, see what happens. So put your mouse there, hold control. Beautiful. And like you can move that.
Yep.
But just make it one square.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that'll do.
Cool.
Yep.
End of turn.
Kieran.
All right, I'm gonna move up to there,
Yep.
and then just shoot at the guy with my short bow.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Minimum damage.
Yeah, but still, damage is damage. Alright. This creature flaps its way around. Back over here. Droven. You
Right,
don't have line of sight on it.
I'll move down to about there,
Yep, and now you can see it.
and I'll Eldritch Blast.
Let's see it.
I think he needs inspiration for this.
He's already
He's
got
doing the voice.
inspiration.
I give him +2 for that.
He hits.
That's it for me.
Bilna, you're conscious again.
Let's see, what can I do? Yeah, I think I'll just sling it again.
From where you are,
Got to move, right?
oh, it's covered. You can't see it from that position. But from there, you definitely can.
Excellent. Actually, let's just try it. So it's done. Let's try Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Give us your best insult.
Get down here, you feathered freak.
It doesn't have feathers, so it succeeds.
Well, so dinosaurs have feathers now, don't they?
Not terrafolk.
Ah,
It's like a giant bat.
okay, fine. Get down here, you flabby skinned freak.
Too late, you already went with feathers and it failed. Okay, anything else?
Nah, that'd be it.
Okay. Corbin.
Now, when it came round there, did it land?
No, it's still in the air.
So, way up in the air.
Well, not way up, but I mean, it's about 10 feet in the air.
Moving to there.
Yep.
Don't forget your spiritual
Toll
weapon.
the dead.
It saves against your Toll the Dead.
It saves. Okay.
Spiritual weapon, you've still got that on the field.
Yeah, I can't move far enough. So, I'll just get there. Move it to there.
Okay.
That's as far as you can move in 20.
Yep. Okay. Zaka, who is still just petrified, rolls quite well and moves around and pulls out the longbow and fires at it and misses. Carmichael moving forward the 20.
Yep. And going to go with Burning Hands, I believe.
Okay, what's the range on Burning Hands?
15-foot cone. Is that going to make it from there? 1, 2, 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It saves. Does it
I
take
think
half
it takes
damage?
half, though.
Right.
Roll the damage on it. Yep, it took half.
That's it. And yep, end of toying.
Kieran.
So I wouldn't be able to hit it even if I ran up to it, would I?
No, not melee. It's in the air. Hello to our 5th viewer. Feel free to give us a follow.
Yeah, if we had have been able to hit it, I would have got there and touched it.
Yep. All right, then I'll shoot it with my short bow again.
Go for it. That hits. For
Minimum damage again. All right. Well, I'm putting dodge on.
Right on the wing.
Right, and end your turn. Great. The Terrafolk comes flying overhead very fast. It makes a pass at dear old Droven. And the claw comes in. It hits, which gives Droven the effect of being frightened. Droven, you're frightened.
No attack of opportunities that flew past?
No.
Do I need to make a save, do I?
No. It's an effect that automatically happens with these creatures. If it moves a certain distance diving you and hits you, that just happens. Your character gets frightened. There are effects that will happen automatically when you do things.
Okay, can I Eldritch Blast it?
Yes.
Eldritch Blast!
And you still hit.
Nice work. Oh.
Did I do that twice somehow?
It looks like you
It does look like it.
did, yes. So
Probably, you know what it is? It controls my transmit key. That's stuffing it up. I have to check.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Alright, so yep,
Move up the wall, man.
I healed it.
Get some cover.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so Droven, are you moving or are you staying still?
No, I'll stay there, I think.
Okay, Bilna.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Now, did that actual 6 damage go on to it?
Yes. Actually,
I don't think it did.
did now. It did now. So anyway, Bilna, you're up. Moving the 15.
Yep, and it's currently flying, yes?
Yes.
Okay, can I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it?
Yes, you can.
God, I hope that works. This.
That's like a 300-foot fall. That's a lot of.
It fails
whatever
its saving throw.
That's
Alright.
funny.
It is funny, huh? Pun intended.
How many? Because it's isn't it like a D10 per like 10 feet or something?
Something like that. The creature is laughing as it falls and falls. It can't control itself. It's magically compelled to keep laughing, and it disappears out of sight. You presume.
I want to
its
know how
death.
much falling damage it takes.
Well, let me actually look up. I'll do that properly, right? If I go
Page 183.
Player's Handbook. What's the actual number? You got it handy?
Page 183. I'm looking it up now.
So if that's,
83.
what is it? A D10 for every 10 or something? Or D6?
Falling, 1d6 bludgeoning damage every 10 feet. Maximum
Yep.
20d6.
Maximum
That's
20
30
d6.
of
So that's
imagine
30
you're gonna be doing
d6.
20 d6.
No, you're-
Maximum 20 d6.
Oh, maximum 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He goes splat.
Well,
Big
that
time.
is the most damage anyone's caused from our party yet.
Yeah.
3 health
True.
left.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic.
If he didn't have inspiration, I think he should earn it.
He already has. Yep.
Can he get double inspiration for that?
He can't. No, I haven't allowed double inspiration.
Cool.
But he's
quickly
gonna have some
search this
XP.
place.
I didn't buy this time again.
What's our next?
Okay.
2700.
Yep. Kieran's already updated his to 2700. That's okay. You guys have defeated them, and you do find some stuff. Definitely find some stuff. You're seeing all
Mask
that?
of the Beast. Is she still terrified?
Yes, but upon spotting it, she insists that she gets it. It's hers, give it back.
Come over and get it.
Yep, well, she does. She'll do that. That's not a problem at all.
Hold it near the edge. Come over and get it.
Okay, so there are a few crude nests and some moldy wooden chests, and the chests aren't locked. They hold 2,000 copper, 730 silver, 4 gemstones, and a spell scroll of commune with nature. And
Gemstone
one of the
mage.
chests also contains a cloth-wrapped wooden mask resembling a stylized tiger's face. And she definitely claims that you guys don't get that. So who wants the scroll first?
I'm not interested in the scroll.
Yeah, who's that going to work best with?
Droven's happy to take it if nobody else is keen on it.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Yep, and there are 4 shiny gems.
I'll have them. My character likes shiny things. I'll take them.
I'll take one.
I'll take one.
So Kieran,
So if Draven got the scroll, the rest of us take a gem each.
Sounds good.
Bilna, and Carmichael. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Right, and the mask goes to Azaka. Now, Azaka's now wondering, how do we get down?
Same way we got up. Climb back down.
These things have wings. Strap them on. Fly, baby, fly.
Not quite. You don't think that would work? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll call it there. Hope everyone enjoyed that. It was a little bit of a challenge. You guys got very lucky climbing those ladders, because if anyone had rolled under 8 when they were climbing the ladders, it was meant to add plus 2 to the difficulty check for every person following, which could have very easily went really bad. But you guys got really lucky on those rolls, and the fact that you guys worked together with the ropes and you know, we're going to use the pitons and whatnot, that was really actually rather inspirational. So on that note, those who didn't have inspiration now are going to get it. So every character at this stage has inspiration.
I think I've had it since the start and haven't used it.
Yeah.
Every time, like, I fail something and think, oh, like 5 minutes later, I go, should have used my inspiration die.
You know,
Yep.
it's a shame that we have 6 people in the party. I wanted to cast Featherfall and have us all jump off.
But how many does it cover?
5.
It's like Russian roulette. Let's all jump and see who got missed.
Oh, Hazaka doesn't seem to take damage from anything.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a
Now,
good point.
now, what I'm just going to look up very, very quickly is...
Hey,
yeah, I'm listening.
if our 2 smallest people got there and hugged each other, would that count as one?
What do you mean?
Like strap them together, cast Featherfall on one of them.
So if we
No.
strap Bilna to someone's back,
Yeah,
No.
just jump in. No.
I don't believe that's how it works if you actually read it. But what I'm after here is Tomb of Annihilation. tables. No, not tables. Reference manual.
Cool. Now that I've hit level 3, my character's actually going to be useful a little bit.
How do you think I feel?
You're the one that chose a bard gnome.
Yeah, but that's going to be kick-ass later on.
It is. Once he gets some more of his abilities, it's going to be pretty good.
I will admit, gnomes are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. And this one is called Retrieve a Stolen Item, because you guys have completed a quest.
Ooh, quest XP!
So what I'm trying to find out, it says 0 though.
Well, I reckon we.
I don't believe it. I think we should get.
We got to
we
get
should-
300 gold pieces back off her when we get.
We should get 1500 XP, so we hit next level.
Hey, I said 30,000 each.
That's okay, give me a second. Reference manual. Appendices. No. I will have to work out whether it's actually meant to assign an XP amount for completing the quest. I haven't actually seen that anywhere, but I will, you know what, I'm just going to say, screw it, that's going to be worth 500 XP. Okay, so that's done. You guys have successfully completed that quest. So you guys got to level up in-game, which I really don't like doing very often, but given the circumstances and the fight you're about to have, I hope everyone who's watching had a very good time. The video will be available for about 14 days. Over the next couple of days, I will put it also on YouTube. Feel free to give us a follow. We're on 100, which is amazing, but you know, 101 would be nicer. Or a subscription if you're really generous. And if you go to furzazad.com, which is below the video, you can buy quite possibly the funniest mug you'll ever see. And if you're so inclined, we have a Discord. You can jump on, have a chat with us, and we're always after backup players. If you would like to be a reserve player, jump on and let me know. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening, everyone.